Sorry about showing the behind the scenes there. I was just checking my layout in the other screen. Don't worry about it. We'll be back. We'll be here when we're ready.
Hello.
Sorry for the delay.
We're here. That's right. The
Did they
delay is
just
the
hear
fault
the
of the
O?
person who just apologized for it.
No,
Yeah. You figure out who that was.
Yep.
Woo!
I was
and
here the entire time.
guess
I was
what?
waiting for Wheaters.
What?
Yeah,
Emma's
exactly.
here.
Wheat was the one apologizing.
Which has completely
What?
Emma's
thrown
here.
off all of my camera settings.
What?
So,
Emma's here twice.
What? Oh,
so I have a lot to
Oh.
sort out before we begin. Right, here
the
we
one
go.
annoying
Classic
thing
Emma.
is my
Here we go.
camera's cord makes it want to like rotate to the side
Oh.
Of
Yeah.
course.
because the like
Right.
it doesn't
Don't hit
hold
the
it
cord.
tight enough.
Yeah, yeah. Just cut it.
You
Just
might do
don't
it.
need
That's
that
gone.
Oh,
cord.
just cut it. Yeah.
You don't need it. I'm not even on screen anymore. This is terrible.
Right, which
Yeah,
way
who
do
I
I
did
did
think
all
the
this
is?
and for
Oh.
nothing.
No. Over here? No. You must be down.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you think there were 3 in a row?
Well, I have no idea, to be honest. Right, there you are.
What is that? Is that a Genshin or something?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Interesting. I don't know anything about Animu.
You don't know anime?
I've seen 3 Animu and that's it. That's not true. I've seen a few more, but
Oh. At least
Don't know.
3.
yeah.
Oh.
Guess which Animu I've seen. You won't.
Right, what am I looking
There's
at?
so many.
Oh, okay, that is...
Yeah, but you know me kind of. You know what I like and don't like. You could make a guess. I feel like.
That goes like there-ish. No, it needs to go in that one. Webcam.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm in the wrong one, but pop off.
There we go. All right, that's
All
sorted.
3 of us need to be switched.
No, what I'm gonna do is change the text rather than where you are. So
Isn't
we've got a
moving
new
where we
order.
are easier?
Yes and
Just
no.
like drag it up.
Yeah, but then I have to sort out the layers as well. Actually, yeah, that's probably easier. Right. go.
Oh no, I have to drag the thing twice
fuck,
instead
that's
of
the box.
once.
It's so hard to click. Okay, there we go. You are there. This, I think that's Emma. Goes down here.
I don't know.
What are you holding?
What? This?
What is that?
It's a bow.
And now I need to recrop.
What the
because I
that
can't
thing's
see
bigger than you.
Jamal.
What do you mean? It's not that
Go.
big.
Is that like a
then-
fucking ballista's bow? Like what on earth?
Oh, fuck.
No, it's not.
Redox goes over there and gets recropped as well.
Crop me. You'll have to crop me.
You have to crop me.
I meant Jamalki.
Oh,
Oh, Jerome
well,
has to say.
fuck me now.
There we go. Right, and then layering.
Right. Hang on.
So who is what? So this box that Redox is
Oh,
Who
on
is
look at
what?
that.
is called Jamalki and now needs to go to the Redox section.
Mamma mia.
Oh my god, reordering
Whoa.
things in
Ooh.
layout in this
That's
is
very fancy.
horrible.
Yeah.
What was the little
I've
symbol
only
on it? What
used
did
it
say?
like one.
Or is it
This
like
symbol? It's the
a
brand.
yeah? Oh, are you a bowman? Bowman.
I've only used it like once.
Okay.
I want to use it more.
I don't know. Maybe you had other bows that you can shoot. I don't know. It's like, why do you have a bow?
I had 2 bows. I do have 2.
Do I need to get my sword out? To
This
be in
one
style?
is
Wait.
32 pounds at 26 inches.
Nice, nice. I've done it. And guess what? Oh,
I
we
don't.
won't- we
I
won't
imagine
mute
that
all
means
this
nothing to you.
time. I was just scrolling through and thinking, have we even muted all this time? But no, I scrolled down. My audio bar is low on this scene, so it was just difficult to find. I'm going to turn myself
I
up
have a
one.
sword.
There we go.
Is this cool? Am I cool? Am I cool now?
What? Oh, I can't see you.
Oh.
You're the only
Emma
one
doesn't
I
even
can't
care
see.
about me.
Oh!
I feel like
Is
I'm
that
very
actually a
Percy
real
Jackson
sword?
coded today. Well, it's not sharp or anything. It's like a
Oh.
decoration thing. I've got like a wall plant hanging.
Right. Okay. So it's just meant for decoration.
Yeah.
I have thought
But
about
I mean,
getting a
if
real
I
sweep.
want to, I can whack someone over the head with this and it will hurt. Like,
Hooray!
it's just a bad club at this point.
Okay.
Oh,
But it's better than nothing.
It'll
I
do.
could string this, but it's so hard to do.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, I set things up. Great. We're here. Hello, welcome to episode 6 of Edge of the Empire with...
This doesn't really make sense. We shouldn't. We've got like medieval weapons. Sorry, fuck you, Wheat.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about your intro. We're getting like medieval weapons
These are
out.
my
Like, this isn't.
arrows.
We're future.
These-
Well, we're in the past, but in sci-fi.
It's actually kind of spiky.
Get
You
your
have
lightsaber,
vibro
that's what you
swords,
should.
right? They're just vibro swords.
Yeah.
A
it's just-
vibro sword does not look like a
It's a-
medieval claymore. Like,
Prove it.
hello.
It's
Well,
it's
that
the
wasn't
next
fun,
weapon.
but
I'm
I
gonna
was
get the
short-sighted.
vibro bow.
Yeah.
To be fair, Chewbacca does just basically have a crossbow that shoots lasers for some fucking reason.
True.
So, why not?
Exactly. Right, there we go. Oh, lovely. Everything's in place.
Fun fact,
She's an Andy
uh,
supermodel.
the one time I did try the bow was in my backyard.
Yeah,
Set
did
up
you
like some
kill
hay
someone?
bales to shoot at it. No, but
Okay.
one of the arrows I was so bad at aiming did miss the hay bales and hit the back
Oh,
door.
God.
Does
The
that pop
back
up?
door. There's like a hole
The
in
back door.
it. 'Cause
There's
that
a
shit's
dent
got
in the
power,
bottom of the
like-
door frame. Yes.
Oh,
Did me
God.
adjusting volume pop up there? Because, oops.
And I was like, maybe I shouldn't do
Maybe.
it back here.
It will probably show up, but like, who cares?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway. Right. Where was I? We're here. We're back. Episode 6. Edge of the Empire. My goodness, how long it has been. It's lovely.
I love that I'm listening to my own music, which is not anything related to your music, so I'm just gonna be like jamming out to
I don't
not
play music
what
on this
anyone's
stream.
listening.
I don't play music.
You don't
on
even
this.
have backing music?
No.
Okay, great.
Should I? Like, I
I'll
haven't
just
got
play
any
the
that's
Christmas
appropriate.
music.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it feels like,
Fine, hang on.
I don't know. Just play like copyright-free space music. Or just
Okay.
general copyright-free, like, I don't know.
Oh,
other
I do have some
music.
Star Wars stuff.
Copyright-free
Star
space
Wars
music.
stuff.
Here we go.
I've
That's a
got
bit
the
loud.
dogs out on camera.
Right, there we go. Backing music. Let me just put that on repeat. Hopefully nothing weird comes out of this one.
grippers.
Nothing weird comes out of this one. How much porn have you got open right now?
With my grippers
What is
out
that?
on
I
camera
closed it
there,
up
were
before
they?
we started.
Yeah, that's why I
that's-
said Emma's got the grippers out.
Darth Maul's... No, it's... what is that?
Is that?
It's a
What is
lethal
it?
weapon
Yeah.
is what it is.
But yeah, you could kill somebody with that. That would be the
No,
first
this is
it's
crime
got
scene.
The big
The-
plate. Is that like?
trying to remember what it's called. It's like
Where's the mega Star Wars nerds? I don't know enough about the ships.
I'm a Star Wars nerd, and I'm limited on my ship knowledge. The variations. Are
hang on, let's get
Yeah.
the name. It's the Raider.
It's kind of like
an Imperial
Oh.
Raider.
That's right.
This was for the
Raider.
X-wing board game.
Mm.
So this thing's like
Okay.
much smaller than.
Well,
a
I do
Star
have
Destroyer,
a-
but it is kind of shaped like one.
I do have an X-wing
Oh, is
right
it?
there. You can see it kind of. It's above the flag. I do have some space.
X-wing for size.
Ah.
We're getting a scale comparison there.
Yeah. Well, that my chair's in the way.
Of course.
Do you know what? That's a little 30-minute nap.
Here's an X-wing for scale.
For
There's
scale.
another X-wing for scale.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of
Much
these.
smaller.
One of these is a real X-wing. We have to work out which.
Yeah. Which one's real? Is it the one made out of Lego or?
So wait, were they both for the same board game, Emma?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that the intercept is
Yeah,
like
it's
a
the
frigate
scale.
size.
Yeah, it's a massive
Yeah.
thing, right?
Okay. Is that a Lego one?
Here's
You
the
say we don't.
TIE Defender for scale.
It was a
Oh,
Lego one.
that
yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense to me.
It's a Lego. I do have a
Yeah, it
Lego.
is like a
I have a
freaking-
Lego TIE Fighter,
Cool.
but it's behind my flag right now.
I mean, fun fact, in the board game, with ships this big,
Mhm.
there's a rule where like if this flies into us like a fighter craft, it just instantly dies. The fighter craft just explodes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure in Warhammer there's a similar thing.
Just happened.
Because in 40k you have a lot of. They're not very common, you know, but sometimes people will have like the dropships.
Mm.
And they're just like 10 times bigger than any other unit. So
Yeah.
I always liked the idea in like when I used to play, we didn't really know the rules for Warhammer 40k, so we used to just have the most imbalanced games ever, and like I spent more money.
It's the best way to play.
I spent more money on my army than people I played with,
Who plays
so
by the
I had more
rules?
tanks.
I see. That reminds me of like we used to play Pokemon, but like the trading card game,
Mhm.
but no one actually had a deck or anything. Like there was no energy involved. We just played Pokemon, like kind of. You could just do
I
anything
play
you
Charizard.
wanted.
I do Flame Spin, which is like
Literally.
100 damage for 4
Like,
energies.
no
but
need
just do it
to
on-
no need to put any energy on it. No need to level it up until you get there. You just play it.
I
Just
just
go
have
for
really
it.
good Pokemon trees here.
Yeah, it's literally whoever just had the better Pokemon one.
I had a really. Oh, I see
Yeah.
you're in the new studio.
Yeah, in the news.
You must be.
Oh my god.
You must just be through here. Let me get. Jim,
Okay.
All right, hang on. I'm going to do some real quick editing here. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh yeah. If you can just like go back to the green screen, we will chroma key it out.
Yeah,
and you
we
can be
we
in the
will
same
like
room.
bring you over here. You
Wheat.
can be on the side.
I've been alt. Well, I haven't been alt tabbed. I had the stream on that. So I've obviously had Discord open. I didn't realize have you been fucking around with this scene for literally 2 weeks? And the last time I look, every time I look, you're moving the cameras on this damn scene.
I need to. You keep fucking changing things.
It's constant.
Emma's
It's
on
constant.
camera now. Like before, it was all in completely different places. I just did that right while you lot were chatting shit. You know?
Well, we were chatting shit because
Welcome to the Edge of the Empire podcast.
Like, there we go.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, I can't even put Emma. Like, you don't understand how badly labeled my things are now. When I made this right at the start, I had groupings for
you
everyone.
can rename things. You know.
Yeah, I
that,
know,
right?
but I'm in a rush. I had groupings for everyone. Everything was
You
nicely
specifically
laid
wanted
out.
to do this on stream. I asked, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this on stream."
Do it live.
I didn't. I had to. I'd already gone live when I learned. Wait, Emma's coming on camera. Fuck.
Emma
No?
said that like 5 weeks ago. Like,
I
no,
did say that.
come off it.
That was a lie, though. It was a lie. Anyway.
Wait, that's a kunai. No, not a kunai.
Because
Yeah,
look,
it's a kuna.
look
Yeah,
here,
is it
I have
Kiriko's
here, right?
kuna?
Look, there's my
Yeah.
Jack box that is just hidden away and would be a giant Emma if I turned it back on now. But no,
Oh,
that
what-
one's
how is
hidden.
that like
I thought you
that,
meant like
though?
the game.
Why
We
is
were
that like
we're
that?
playing Jackbox over here. Oh, God.
Wait, what is a jackbox?
I don't know
Not the
why it's
game?
gone so weird as well.
The box
I
for
don't
Jack,
know why it
the
looks like
person.
that now.
Oh.
Probably because that was
Double
a
Emma.
4-camera setup back when that was important.
That's
Right
probably
now,
why that's messed
so
up now.
the camera in it that Jamolki's now on, that camera is in the Jamolki box, but it's labeled Redox. The
Cool.
Who cares? Can we just get on with it?
Jamal-
Instead of you complaining about all this
Emma's
shit.
camera is named Jamolki, and guess what? Redox's
Oh.
camera is also called Jamolki for some reason.
Why are there multiple?
There's 3 Jamalkis.
I don't know how that happens, but that's where we are.
I'm working on limited time here. I've got my fucking Bluetooth earbuds in. They will run out of power. Like, can we get on with it? My
Anyway,
God.
well-
I've got one in, so I can alternate them for
Well,
this stream.
The first thing we need to do is decide what you've been up to in however long you decide you've been up to it for. You
Crafting
awoke
things.
on a new day in New Mean. Well, some of you very hungover, some of you not, after a nice celebration of your...
After a party? What years are you saying we're past the party now? We're just skipping
Yeah,
it.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Party.
Yeah,
The
that's
party's
why
over. Not doing a
Rusty's
party
Rusty's
anymore.
extremely
God.
hungover.
Some of you
No
very
party.
hungover, having had a nice party with all the Twi'leks going back to New Mean. You
Ooh,
picked up all the
forgot.
guns that were lying around and whatever else you saw. I think you had 24 blaster pistols from the various thugs that had been hanging around there in general. Hanging around.
Oh,
there in general.
we only took it off the thugs. We didn't take them back off. We didn't
Yeah,
remove
took
the
them
means
off.
to defend themselves again.
Do you want
Okay.
it?
No, we took
No,
those
no.
back as well.
I was just wondering, when I was calculating it up, I thought that they were included, and I was thinking it's a bit mean taking their only means of defense off them, giving them the means to defend themselves.
Well, you could ask them back. But no, you didn't.
Well, if it's not
you haven't
included,
taken
yeah,
them
I think
back from them
24 is
yet.
okay.
You haven't taken them back.
No.
Dubadan is in surgery. He's not. in a
Oh
good
yeah,
Oh,
he lost
yeah.
his leg,
Yep.
didn't he?
He lost his leg. He was not at the party, believe it or not. He was rather occupied.
Oh, they could have like wheelchaired him
Wheeled
in.
him in. Yeah, he was. He
wheeled
was
him
on the
in.
dance floor doing donuts. But
Yeah, he's already used to it.
yeah, he's having a great time. He declined getting a cybernetic leg from Krusty in the end in favor of a new hover chair, which just
Oh.
happened to be lying around because the
Oh.
mine
Which they just
used
happened to
hover
have,
carts.
yeah.
They used hover
Yeah,
carts to
Of
carry
course,
out the rill.
Of course.
And
That
he
makes
just
sense.
decided, you know what, Krusty, just repurpose this for me into a hover mobile, and I'll live on this. Can you make a roll for how good you did it? Actually,
Okay.
now that I think about it.
Let me do,
It's just like average, I guess, mechanics.
Let me get that open. Where's the roll?
Do I need to paste this
Dice
in
roll,
Discord?
no, I got it. See, Redox taught me last time about pins.
Ah, very effective. aren't they?
Mm.
Pins.
I was about to say, shall I paste this in
Yeah.
Twitch chat? And then everyone can.
I've
roll
gotten
the
even
dice
more
for
sophisticated since last time because I've just got the 3 tabs I need to open in one bookmark folder, so I can just open all 3 in one click.
me. Wow, how smart!
It's great.
Oh wait,
I know.
what's the Oh no, never mind. Got it. So this is a what roll? Difficult.
Difficult.
A difficult mechanics roll.
Difficult.
I just said average.
Oh, average. Sorry, 2 purple.
Average difficulty.
No, make it difficult.
No, make
There
it
is-
difficult.
Difficult
yeah, I
is
don't
a
even know if that's an-
descriptive one.
Yeah,
you want it to be
it's
harder.
hard, I
Okay,
think.
do you want there's so the scale
Yeah,
is
make it harder,
easy,
go on.
average, hard, daunting, impossible. What do you want it to be?
Here's the thing. It has
What if
no
it's
impact on us, so we
impossible,
can make it
But if
however
it
hard we
succeeds,
want.
it's amazing.
Hmm.
Do you want to make every roll that you do in this campaign as hard as you want it to be? Is that what you
No.
just said to me?
No.
No.
No,
Okay. Sorry, you
Just
spoke
just
over
this
each other,
one,
and I
very
heard something.
hard.
just specifically this
Just
one.
specifically
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
one.
just
sure.
this one.
Mm,
And
how
if it
difficult do I think it'd
succeeds,
be to
it's like
repurpose?
incredibly cool
Sure.
because it's very hard.
I think this would be harder than your average because I have to make it. I mean, this is originally designed to carry objects that have no senses, so
Right.
a bit rough and
Okay.
ready, right?
I was sure. I was worried where you would go with that.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
you were going to
also
say
usually not
this
got a
is made to
chair.
carry normally very heavy things compared to this dude, and so the balance might be off, and he might just shoot into the air. But
He's like, it's like 5 meters
three
higher than
purple.
usual. He's fine.
sure.
Is it?
If you want to
Okay.
make it, if you want to do it where anything can happen, you could just do 2 red, because then you can get despairs as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Which you
no.
did.
2 threats.
2 threats. Yeah, it took you a while to make this, so you just missed on the celebrations, but
Oh.
you did make it, and it was perfectly functional for him. You missed the start. You missed pre-drinks, I guess, because I've already said he was doing donuts in the dance party.
Yeah, true. So I must have got him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had to do a
Yeah.
bit
He
of
was
catching up on the booze.
His donuts weren't intentional.
That was the setting.
He was just trying to go forward and he keeps going. He's just turning.
just-
What did
He's just panicking, like, help, it won't stop.
Krusty, you've only
Oh.
powered the right-hand motor.
Oh no! Why is it 2 separate motors?
Apologies, I'll have that fixed for you just a jiffy. And then I leave.
Oh.
I leave.
And
He's waiting
have
for
it
me,
fixed in a jiffy,
waiting for me
walks
in the
away.
engineering bay.
You
Yeah,
hovered him,
he's
no, you
waiting-
hovered him to the middle of the dance floor where you thought, look who I've got Duba, he's really happy now. And then he's just like, hey guys, we're having a great time. And then he turns his engine on and he's to go to the bar or something, and he starts just doing circles, and the crowd erupts
And no one
into applause.
notices.
And it's like,
Everyone's
"Hey,
like,
look at him
yeah,
go!
let's go.
Look at him go!"
Yeah.
And Tuba's like, "Krusty,
Oh, my
help me!"
boy.
But Krusty's fucked off.
Oh.
green screen fell over.
Uh-oh.
No.
I mean, my bedroom walls have fallen over.
You did say the wind was quite strong.
Is that?
He's miming on the bedroom.
I think is that Lando Calrissian standing right there in the background?
That is.
Oh my god. I hadn't noticed
That is. That's a full-size cow of Lando right here. He watches over me
Incredible.
when I sleep. It's very comforting.
Aw.
Oh.
I can
Very
imagine.
comforting. I'm also wearing a Star Wars jumper. You probably couldn't tell.
Oh, so you are.
Wow, very good
Very
planning by
cool.
everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't
Right.
pick this out of a pile of dirty clothes off the floor.
Absolutely not. I didn't just take the only clean shirt I've got left either. Right, anyway. So, you've woken up in a new morning, all perhaps maybe slightly worse for wear. Fuck it. Resilience check, everyone.
Oh.
Average resilience.
no.
2.
How long? Okay. What does that mean? Where's resilience?
It's
Okay,
a thing,
average.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh.
Oh, there you go.
Plugs is perfectly fine. Jamalki, yeah, had to drink a bit quickly, so is a bit groggy.
I like
but
that it's
he's
plugs
okay with
and
it.
Jamalki.
Yeah, it's because it's how it's typed in here. I'm just reading as it says. Thanks for using your character names, everyone. It doesn't work. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Emma,
yeah.
Emma is not okay. As a Jedi, you don't drink very much when growing up in the temple because you're normally a child, and so was Emma.
Normally, not always, but
So was
sometimes.
Verona.
Normally.
Yeah, and even growing up as a child is not often something they get to do in recent times.
Growing up as a child.
Yeah.
As
So
opposed to those people who don't grow up as a child.
yeah,
The
Verona
Benjamin Button disease.
is hanging.
Mm.
Krusty
Lots of advantage.
is
though.
recovering. Yeah.
It's obviously not one of them northern Jedi temples where you start drinking special brew from the tender age of 8.
No. What
No,
Jedi temple
Northern
was it?
Jedi
No.
Temple.
What?
What is North even? in
Verona,
get one of them special
brews down you.
North
does that even
Coruscant.
mean?
North Coruscant.
Yeah. There's only one Jedi Temple on Coruscant, isn't there?
Yeah. No, it'll be some northern planet. Hoth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what do you mean north?
Off.
It doesn't make sense.
Hoth.
North is not a direction if you don't have
Off.
poles.
It's Hoth.
Everyone knows
Doesn't make
the planets
sense.
in the north of the galaxy are colder because they're near the pole.
Yes, the
Yeah, but
pole of the galaxy,
there's
the north
The pole of the
galaxy.
galaxy.
Yeah.
Is
like-
the galaxy a sphere?
No,
Okay,
it's a very
sure. You know
flat
what?
pole, but it could have one.
That's what I was thinking. So, like, is the north and the south is the same spot?
No,
Well,
it's
the-
not 2D.
The flat Earthers translated this.
Well, it
theory
might
to
as well
flat
be.
galaxies.
They're
Yeah.
flat. Galaxies are pretty flat.
Pretty
The-
flat, but not completely.
I'm sorry, but I'm a firm believer of the hollow galaxy
Oh, I
theory.
see.
And
It's just like it's
The
all on a
hollow
globe.
galaxy.
but-
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you fly towards the center.
I mean,
just find out.
we
Yeah,
have
exactly.
we've flown around already in a
It's-
spaceship.
Krusty has never
Okay.
left the outer rim, which is why he believes that. Because they
Yeah.
are on the
I
outside of
see.
it. So, never been to any of the main ones.
no.
Of course.
Right. So, yeah, now is basically a period of you lot fucking around telling me what you're building. Or
Yeah.
making or buying.
Mm.
You can go
So I
back
had some
to
ideas.
Nabat whenever you so wish. But yeah.
How much scrap did we get?
3,900 and
60, but I
60,
sold my
because-
knife,
yes,
so we
because you
have.
scrapped
Well,
your
I
knife.
scrapped my knife, so we have 10 more.
Yeah.
So it's 70.
3,970 if it's Krusty doing it, which let's face it, it is.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. I
okay.
give it. I
So
gave
we're
my knife
using
to
normal
Krusty.
prices with that value.
Yeah, I've already scaled it down.
Yeah, that's the Krusty value already. So here's the thing.
The crusty value.
Yeah.
Crusty value.
I want to pair my weapons, which means it's easier to shoot both of them at the same time,
hmm
which is only 300, which is very doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want both of them to have a blaster actuating module, which ups the damage even more. And then on top of that, there's mods on that attachment that each cost 100, but Krusty needs to roll for those if he's making them. And if you fuck it up, you break the
Yes.
attachment.
Ah. Well, that sounds fun.
That's what my
Yeah.
shopping list is currently. I don't know
So
what
how
you
much-
like.
what
I don't know
does
if
that add up
Krusty's
to?
got like. So it's 300 for the first one, 500 for the second one, and then, well, 500 twice, I guess, if I want it on both my guns. So actually, that will be more.
Ooh.
I didn't think of that. Here's the thing. You guys worry about your stuff first, because I have a lot of money somehow magically. I don't know why.
Where'd
I
that
stole it
come
from
from?
the
That's
vault and
weird.
didn't tell you guys. So
Well,
you guys
gave
deal
me
with
all the money from the vault. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
I need
Um,
all I need is 500 of the.
I was looking at getting Krusty to craft a pistol. That's 1,000, but very cool.
Well, that's very fortunate.
And then some
I've already
upgrades
crafted
for
some
it.
pistols.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Look, I've got
Yeah, you can just have
24
one of
them
these
right
shitty
here.
Yeah.
ones.
Here's one I made earlier.
I was looking at the X30 Lancer Precision Pistol,
Ooh.
Okay.
which is a long-range pistol.
Ooh.
Okay, interesting
Okay.
choice for the melee character.
Well, like, I'm good at close range with the melee, so I need something for long range.
It makes sense. It makes sense. While you're closing the distance.
it
Yeah,
do-
exactly. While closing
Yeah,
the
I mean-
distance.
Well,
And
yeah,
then
but if you're
get in and
closing the
melee.
distance, why are you at long range?
'Cause the
This
fight
is
can
also
start
true.
there.
No, you've had one fight that started at long range. Long range is uncommon. Okay. Long range is effectively
Too
like
bad.
Well,
sniper
it
range.
also has other good bonuses, like it has an
Okay.
inherent Pierce 2 accurate one. Which
Okay,
is very
that's
good.
better. That's more like it. That's more
Yeah.
like it.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah.
So
Okay. You've
And
got
that's
1,000
1,000 to
there from
craft.
Verona. I think Plugs was totaling about 2,300,
And then-
but may do that separately.
Besides that,
Yeah.
some like weapon modding is what I'd want to do.
Krusty, I showed you some things. You said you wanted to spend about 500, so I'm not
Yes.
sure which one, because that didn't seem to be either the ones I showed you.
well, I have some credits already.
Ah,
so-
okay.
I minus my credits.
I see.
Well, okay.
the cost.
Start without the credits though.
Yes.
Start with the
1,500.
start with the scrap, and then see how much you've got left over because
Well, the
I've
scrap
got,
was
like-
1,500.
Okay. So
Okay,
that leaves 2,000.
so that's 2,000
470.
used.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Where's the other 500 gone?
Well, if Jamalki's using 1,500 and Emma's using
1,000.
1,000,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
how are we
Oh,
having?
well-
How do we have more than 2,000 over?
sorry, I
I'm
was just taking
forgetting
away
the
what Krusty was
crusty
using.
value. Yeah, I wasn't
The
looking at it
weapon-
with the crusty value as my problem.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think- Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay. So you can scrap and build both of those things.
the shield gauntlet will be mine.
Yes. The shield gauntlet, the disruptor
For-
gauntlet, all sorts of things.
We're
gauntlet.
slowly adding
Yeah.
adding more powers to your gauntlet.
I'm
I
trying to
can't- I
find
love it.
more things that you can add to that gradually over time.
Just make add. If there's not enough, make new ones. Honestly, at this point.
Find ways of
Um,
implementing things that aren't supposed to be on a gauntlet onto the
Yeah.
gauntlet.
Well, this is an
Yeah.
interesting. I was surprised to find this actually. The shield
I
gauntlet.
hadn't seen.
It's
I never
basically-
saw this when I
Yeah,
was
that's
looking.
No,
through.
Cool.
yeah, because you basically go stop laser bolts and have
Yeah.
fun. It's
Yeah.
interesting because the riot shield is technically
Neo.
better. It's just heavy.
Yeah,
You just go. You stop the bullets.
I'm already pretty encumbered actually.
Yeah,
because of my mishap when
Yeah.
we
like
when I
a
did my first
huge
thing.
brawn character with that riot shield and a heavy gun. That'd be
Yes.
crazy.
I actually can't believe that. I'm sad I haven't done that now.
Yeah. Well,
There might be ways we can brawn you up in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have two.
because you're turning into cap 2 brawn. Did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not high. Okay. Never
Oh,
mind.
that's
then.
not much.
You couldn't
Yeah,
use the
I've
shield
got
anyway
2.
because I think that required 3. As a
Oh,
minimum.
actually, I did have some XP to spend though.
Can't up attributes though.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can't upgrade. Yeah,
Oh,
You
can't.
could build a strength
can only do
enhancer
it
in
when
your
making
arm, which I think
characters.
is 5,000.
Got you.
Because it's 10.
And then-
Well, no,
It's quite
that's not.
expensive.
No, that wouldn't work. It would be 10,000 because it was 5,000 for plugs because I made it not an attribute increase but a skill increase. So yeah,
For
There's
some reason,
about
in my assets,
1,000
it
worth
says
of
8,000
upgrades I'm
scrap
looking
parts.
that may have been what I said before because that's 20 times 400, which is how much the guns are worth.
Yeah.
I seem to have.
So,
I've added
yeah, that
4
would be
to
right.
that for some reason. Let's just say there was 4 other guns there
No, I'm-
because why would
I'm
they just
taking
have
it.
1 gun each?
Okay.
Yeah,
there's more
I'm gonna
guns.
remove that
Yeah,
from
rather than
my-
you taking the 4 guns back from your people.
Yeah.
Which is probably
Yeah.
what I was thinking about when I said 24 in the first place. But yeah, anyway, you that's how much you got.
Okay, I'll remove that.
So is that what you're building? 1,500 for the shield and
Yeah, shield gauntlet.
1,000 for the gun.
And so for the shield gauntlet though, just
And then we'll do
quickly,
upgrades after that, I guess.
Yeah, we need to roll for it as well.
Yeah.
What was that, Jamal?
So with the shield gauntlet, would I be able to use the shield?
It's passive.
Oh,
Just anytime someone tries to
that's
shoot you,
insane.
you go
Passive.
blah blah blah.
I
Uh,
figured it would be a like reaction thing, right? And that I would maybe only be able to do it once per turn. That's
it didn't say. It
it's
just said.
passive. No,
defensive
you're
on it.
right. It just says defensive.
Yeah, I've got a description for defensive.
It does say +1 damage, crit 5.
That's if you try and hit with it.
Okay, so this is
You-
the question I have. If I use the repulsor fist, am I then, instead of having to use the knuckle dusters on the next turn, am I able to use the shield corner? Or are we saying that if I use the repulsor fist, I would not be able, I would have to...
I'm treating all of your power sources as separate.
One. Oh, as separate. Okay.
So yeah,
I'm
'cause
not
like I
opposed
was
to
saying-
having one on each hand, if I'm honest.
You can have 2, yeah.
I know, but I
What?
like
Go,
how,
like,
I like the
full
idea of it
violation
just
where
being
you're
one
getting
big
read out.
power.
One
gauntlet.
gauntlet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
like so this is a separate feature on your arm. I think it
Okay.
describes it as you can like basically catch bullets somehow. It puts a shield out in front of it.
Yes.
But
Well, I'm assuming it's kind of like a buckler or something. That like a
it can look
Space
however
buckler,
you
you know?
want.
something like that.
But yeah, all it
It's
says
like-
is deflection.
it's
actually, isn't it?
Reinhardt.
Not defensive. All
Basically.
it says is an item with the deflection quality increases the wearer's range defense equal to its deflection rating. Nothing to do with having to use it. Nothing
Yeah.
to do. You just having it has it. It's passive in the same
Well, it's-
way that inaccurate is passive. In that you try and shoot with something that's inaccurate, it's harder.
Yeah. Got you. Okay, so I would be able to then on my like off turn hit
Still
someone
recharge,
with my
yeah.
shield and okay,
Yeah, you'd be able to do both.
cool. It's kind of like a shield bash actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
That
so
melee
you can't.
attack.
Yeah, you can't hit with your shield when recharging,
No.
but you can block with your shield when recharging.
Block with it when shielding. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think its stats are probably the same as the knuckle dusters. Maybe it's plus
Vague.
1 more. But so it's not a particularly good melee weapon. But
No.
you know, we're just
The crit's higher is all. It's just
That's
one
worse.
higher crit.
yeah, crit higher is worse because that's
Oh,
how much
bad,
you
you wanna
need
Yeah,
to crit.
yeah.
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 You wanted to get to 1. is
But
the
yeah,
max.
I mean,
amount- the
4
amount
crit
of
is going to be hard to reach anyway.
advantage.
So you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's not much of a loss. It doesn't
Unless
mean
you
that you
can
ditch
add a
knuckle
mod.
dusters.
There are mods that give you like more advantage to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
can
Just
do
something I
that.
was
yeah.
looking at.
There's
I mean,
probably,
to be
like,
honest,
mods
the-
you can put on it.
The massive benefit to this is that I'm already a little bit squishy,
Hmm.
and this will hopefully
Yeah, for sure.
mitigate some of that, right?
Yeah, I just wanted. Yeah,
Cool.
it looked.
Well,
good
you
'cause
say
it
you're
was a big
squishy. I think you're the
defensive
least
thing.
squishy out of all of us.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I'm always the one getting shot.
Yeah, well,
you
that's
are
what the
the
tank does, isn't it?
You
Yeah,
are.
but
well,
he's not a tank.
we both are, but
Well, he is though. He kind of is.
No, he's the melee DPS. That's different.
Mm.
Yeah,
Melee
but he's
burst
also the
damage
tank because he has a lot of health and he has healing.
does have a
He's
lot.
the one with the med
I
pack
might
and
be
shit.
the tankiest because
I
of
haven't-
the
I haven't-
black.
Yeah,
I have
sure.
a-
like internal
but you have
damage
to
and
spend
distress.
points for it. It's kind yeah. You're both tanky in different ways,
Yeah, Krusty's.
and
kind
I'm
of
not
just-
tanky at all.
Krusty's a regen character. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It deals burst damage, can get taken down by burst damage.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've got 1,470 left.
Yeah. Yeah. And
After
regarding
making the weapons,
what you were
and
saying
the
about
upgrades.
shooting with even more than 2 weapons, Redox,
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, but they're all gonna obviously have their separate advantage costs. So, like, you can do it, but so when
Yeah, but here's the thing. If I pair the weapons, the advantage cost disappears. So I can have 2 guns and then have a third one that is wrist mounted.
Yeah.
Can I just shoot all 3 and then just have it cost 1 advantage for the third one to hit?
No. No,
Aw.
because so you
Why
take
not?
down the advantage requirement, and I think it's 2 by default, so the advantage would come down from 2 to 1.
No,
to
it was
hit
1,
the
isn't
second.
it?
No, definitely
two?
wasn't 1. It certainly
Okay.
wasn't 1. Let me find.
I don't remember
is.
what it was.
It was almost certainly not 1. I feel like it may have been 3 actually.
It definitely wasn't 3.
No, I think 2. is
Because if it
probably
was
right.
3, 2 makes sense now that you say it.
Yeah.
Wait, let me look for paired. Yeah, it
Yeah, it's-
reduces it.
Yeah, 2 advantage,
2 weapon
or
fighting.
you can use a crit to do it.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you-
okay.
you-
So I only need 1 advantage.
Yes,
to
you
hit
need
both
1
now,
advantage
is
to
what
hit
it
with
is,
your
yeah.
second hand weapon, and then your wrist mounted
And if I
one
had
would need
3
another 2 advantage.
Oh, another 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to say because you spend advantage in threat quotations to use them. So say you rolled 5
Okay, that makes
advantage,
sense.
You would
Yeah. So could I do another paired weapons and then spend another hard point?
I would say that you would have
How would that
to
work? Could I pair all 3?
I would say that you would have to pair each one to each other 2. So it would scale up, basically. So your first
okay, that
one you
makes
could
sense.
pair to 1. To do it again, you would need to
Yeah.
pair that one to the
There
other
wouldn't be
2.
enough hard points for that.
Yeah, you'd probably run out of hard points. Well, no, you'd probably
Yeah,
have enough
yeah.
if you're using heavy blasters, because I think they have 3.
Yeah, but then I couldn't make it wrist
couldn't
mounted
do- yeah,
because
you
that
couldn't
is
do
already
anything else.
that's
No,
2
but-
hard points on its own.
But that is applied to
Yeah.
your arm, not the gun.
Oh,
Your
it
cybernetic
shouldn't
arm
be
should
because
have
it's a
hard
gun.
points.
Not. I don't know how many hard point my arm has, but the wrist mount thing is what is like a weapon attachment specific. It's not a arm thing.
Okay, that's interesting.
You know?
So okay, yeah, then you couldn't do it. You're right. By the way, I just checked.
If we do it in my arm, that is a thing. But I don't give a shit about that. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're not actually doing this. It was a stupid
No.
thought I had that
Well, I'm
could be
just
funny.
saying,
But
you could do it if you can find ways to generate enough advantage. Then it might be worth doing.
I
But
like-
Yeah,
now
to be-
you can
like-
dual wield, and
Yeah.
your 3rd gun will have to wait, and your 4th gun will have to wait.
we'll get there one day.
Yeah,
One day.
and your
You're
shoulder
gonna
mounted
turn
Maybe I
gun
can
into
just
the
get a
Indian
third
Terminator.
Your auto turret is not yet built either.
I'm
It will
looking
happen.
through pistol upgrades. I just like. I was looking at what they do, and I like one just says provides moral support.
Nice.
Nice.
Does it play a rousing tune when you fire it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Originally, when I
For-
was looking at spending my scrap, I was going to get some better armor, some like proper armor, but
It's all expensive as fuck.
it really is. Yeah.
And it weighs a lot, and I have
Uh,
I can't carry anything. I looked at it as well.
I
There
don't
are
really. I
armor
also
mods
don't
as
really
well
see
that can raise those things.
Yeah, I just don't see. For me, when I was looking at it, I find
What
it
does
was a bit
non-gunnery
confusing.
mean?
Mhm.
Non-gunnery.
What is
Uh,
what?
so
Sorry.
Some of these requirements is non-gunnery.
What's that in reference to? A mod.
The
Like a-
weapon.
like a
yeah,
black-
there's
yeah.
It depends on
Does that
which skill the.
Mean not.
Gunnery
are
is like-
weapons like heavy weapons.
Yeah, it means. That
Yeah,
you just can't use
gunnery is
gunnery.
basically like turrets and like
Okay, so it's
sentry guns
irrelevant.
and that kind of
Gatling
shit.
guns.
Pistols count as non-gunnery.
Yeah, like Gatling guns and shit will
Gatling
be gunnery.
guns,
but
like
usually it will
missile
be ranged
launchers.
light or ranged heavy. Most weapons we have.
And a Gatling gun
Ranged
may
light
eventually
is
be my gauntlet.
pistols. Ranged heavy is rifles. Gunnery.
And then
Is
gunnery
bigger
is
than that.
heavy duty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I look forward to the point where my
What-
gauntlet turns.
What
into a
damage
minigun.
mod did you pick? Rita?
Just becomes a massive Gatling gun.
yeah, it's just huge. The more and more of me that I manage to transform, I turn into one of those giant turrets that's like an orbital laser.
The more we every time we talk about any of this scrap stuff, it always ends up with we become transformers.
Yeah. In
Some
fact, that's
bullshit.
what you guys don't realize, that I've actually slowly been scheming so that like there's a line of code, an order that when given, we all join to become one.
Oh, is it?
we
Oh,
become one big Voltron.
Yeah, we become Voltron.
Okay, I look forward to that.
God. Incredible.
Which
Oh, wait.
you were adding a
That'd be
damage
great.
mod to your pistol, right, Rita?
Yeah.
Which one did you pick? 'Cause there's like multiple.
Yeah, it's the blaster actuating module is the one I'm
Right.
looking at.
That does add
Because it
setback
gives a-
twice, but
Yeah, it gives you one setback, but it also you can have a lot of extra damage and you can have pierce and stuff if you can get the
yeah,
mods,
there are
so
good upgrades. Stab.
it seems pretty worth it. And I trust my mechanic, you know?
Yeah. For upgrades, I was looking at maybe getting like the hair trigger could be cool. Maybe the shortened barrel or the blaster actuating module.
Yeah. But I think what we've said here is whatever you two wanted, you've got.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so like I
plus
said,
there's something.
Yeah, I'm
that
just thinking
weapon
about
that
the
Emma wanted
numbers.
and the shield thing Jamoki wanted, if we get that, we have 1,470 scrap left over. So you guys can make mods with that. I think
Yeah,
Plugs would just
20.
like go to the town, like go to the city, and just go buy all the attachments and mods and shit I need, and I'll just come back and I'll just put it on the table in front of Krusty and be like, "Can you make this into? Can you make this?"
It's
just like-
no direction. Just can
Well, no,
you make this?
I
Can you
assume
make
it comes
this?
with like an IKEA manual, you know. There's like this is how you build this, you know. Well, the
like the
attachments
idea
are
that-
easy. They're supposedly like you can just slot them into the guns, but it's the mods that are not that easy to make. So I'm just like, you know,
I just
I
like
just got
the
all the
idea that there was no like, you hadn't even discussed this prior, just dropped this
Oh, no.
load of guns and like metal and frames and things like that. Can you build this? It's just like it's a pile of metal.
Can
on
you
the
build this?
table. And I go
Yeah.
yes, and I answer yes.
Of
And the
course.
thing I build for you is whatever I have to like guess what it was
my
you're after.
God.
Good news, you've also got a hover chair now.
Ooh. Is there a
Incredible.
mod that increases accuracy?
While you're
I feel like
discussing this, you see a
so.
Twi'lek watching a sports broadcast, staring very intently at it for a while. There seems to be some video analysis going on by the referees to see what happens. That Twi'lek is very engrossed in it and is paying very little attention to what you're saying for a moment. Carry on.
Okay. It's fine.
What's going on in the sports ball then?
Oh, it's tough to say. I see.
Oh, he's northern.
Yeah, of course he is. He's watching sport. He's a northern Twi'lek from Hoth as well. From the top of the galaxy.
That doesn't make sense. Hoth is like an uninhabited planet.
It's really hard to say. Like, I'm not sure what they're checking. I've got no idea, to be honest. It seems to graze a hand, but the hand looks like it's in a natural position to me. So it should
Yeah.
stand, but I might be biased because it's my team scoring, you know.
Only northern Twi'lek.
Northern France.
France? What?
Oh, they've disallowed
Could
it.
have been from north of Ryla. Like,
No, Northern Fryloth. They've disallowed it. It's very controversial. We'll see what the reaction to that is in the future.
very controversial.
I need to go cry to myself now. There's only 3 minutes left and we're pushing hard, but it's not coming.
Pushing hard.
Right, so what is
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I thought we were talking sports ball. And I walk away.
We were. Maybe not.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be. I don't want to get in the way of your pushing hard and cunning.
Thank you.
Say, I've bought all the materials for all the mods, but we might not install them yet. I don't know. How good is your skill, Krusty?
Krusty will be
How
as
good
good
is
as
it?
anyone else you can find.
How much scrap did we have
My skill's actually very
after the
good.
weapons?
Well, I've
Search
spent
actually.
all my shit is like from my own money. I've spent.
Okay.
So you still have
So it's just
1470.
me and Jamalki splitting that extra scrap. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the total mods I was looking at was like 1150, which I could put some money in as well if need be. I don't know how much Jamalki's mods are gonna cost.
1500. Oh, my mods? I don't have any
Yeah.
mods.
Yeah, after making the weapons. Oh, you're just making the
Well,
weapons.
if you want to add any other attachments,
I don't know if
You
I
could.
can add attachments to this one though, because this one is
Oh, does it
kind
not
of
have
just
hard
an
points?
attachment, really. No, it doesn't have any hard points. The shield.
Right.
gauntlet.
Okay.
It would kind of be a little imbalanced if I could add things to my gauntlet that has
Yeah.
hard points, because it would be like adding hard points to hard points.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I'm
Uh,
kind of lenient on this. Like, this
Yeah.
thing that you're adding, the shield gauntlet, is technically a completely separate gauntlet. But,
Yeah.
like, whatever. It's
I kind of-
the
the way
only
I'm-
thing
the way
you
I'm
could
as long as
fucking
it's
do.
envisioning
It might as well
practically
be
you
this.
could have just have it on both hands, but now
Well,
you just put it in one. Like,
Well, what I'm envisioning is that the way that it works is that it's like the shield is like an energy field, and the repulsor is the dissipation of that. Right? It's
Sure.
essentially the gauntlet is just like this one thing that
Yeah.
manipulates energy.
Yeah, using smaller
Uh,
bursts of the disruptor field.
Yes.
yeah.
Which is why I kind of can't use it if I. Well, I won't be able to use it to. Obviously, it will repel still, but I won't be able to use it to actually do any damage while I'm recharging things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think my total's looking at like 2150 with crafting the weapon as well. So
Okay.
that'd be about half the scrap.
Okay, that fits.
Right.
You have
Jamalki,
what then?
what
1,500?
exactly is your mechanic skill?
Well, can someone remind me how much XP I would need to level up my mechanics?
It's level
to-
2 now, right? So it'd be 30.
It's level 2
I
now.
think. No,
So
it would
I'd
be
need
15. It's 5, isn't it, for skills?
Yeah, because it's a
To take it
only
to
if it's a
rank
career
3,
ll, which
it
it
is a
will
career
be.
skill.
Yeah, it will be. So it'll be 15.
Wait, let me
then.
check. Yeah, I think it
Okay.
will be.
So
No, it
then-
might be 30. It might have been 35 if it wasn't a career skill.
No, yeah, I think it's 10 per level and then plus 5 if it's not career.
I thought it
Yeah.
was 5 per level.
No,
And then
no,
plus
no,
5
it's
if
not,
it
it's
was not a
10.
career skill.
Wait, let me check. Oh no, to purchase ranks and skills. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, then it is 5. It is
So it'd
5
be-
times the purchased rank in experience, and it must be purchased sequentially. And it is a career skill, right?
So it would be
Yeah,
15.
so it would be 15.
Okay.
So you
well,
could do that.
then I am rank 3.
Okay. Put that in it. I'm curious what that's actually going to put. I imagine that'll be 2 yellows and a green for you now then.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because you've only got 2 in the main attribute. So it's
Oh, so it adds
Yeah.
another green.
Yeah.
I see. That's good.
good thing you told me about the
Okay.
reds rolling over into purples, else I wouldn't have known that. Or other way around. Anyway.
Yeah, it was the other way around, and
Yeah.
I guess in this way it makes sense.
Okay, so what
Whatever,
I said
either way.
about you not likely to find better than Jamalki, let's change that to Krusty is the best person you will ever find to do this for.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
okay, good. Can you then make okay, I need to decide what I want first. Because I've got two
think I
two
figured it
damage +1 and 2 pierce +1 on each of these. And I need to decide the first one's the easiest, and then the more you add, the harder it gets, right? So the last one is the one I want least. But I think just damage +1.
Yeah.
Damage +1 is practically the same as pierce +1. So I think it's better to add damage first and then pierce, right? Because pierce, like, removes a level of soak, which is the
Yes.
same as what soak would remove a level of damage. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the same. It's the same concept, right?
Yep.
Can we confirm this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Then
think
I
the
want my
other one-
damage. Yeah, I take the 2 damage ones first, and then the pierce maybe.
Pez.
Do we just add all the mods right now, or do we wait?
No, do it right now. I say do
Fuck
it now.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay,
should
so
start
you're gonna have
to
going
make
through these
8
in, like,
rolls.
some order.
8 rolls.
There's gonna be a
I have
lot
to
of
make 8
rolls.
rolls.
Yeah.
The first
Don't worry,
one.
I was
Right.
built for this.
Well,
Yeah.
the rolls
so
are gonna
next
change
to
as we
everything that
go.
you see there should be
No, the rolls do change.
difficulties or rarities.
Yeah, the rolls are gonna change.
Yeah, they might change. So we'll go with
They will.
Emma first. Then what have you got?
Oh, we're doing all of my stuff first.
Yeah, why not? Unless you want to do it in different
Okay.
order.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Oh, for the craft. Oh, for crafting stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Just so that we know what roles we're doing.
Crafting.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
all my
I
shit
guess
I
we could
bought,
s-
so we don't need to craft that. Is what I'm saying.
I guess we could start
Oh,
with
okay.
crafting the pistol.
Okay, you've bought it, so you're back in Nabat now. You left Numi.
Yeah.
You've gone home.
Yeah.
Buraban
left-
gave you a
went
nice
there,
little
got
drive
stuff.
back.
Well, I assume Nin has like set up some connection now that this mine is like saved because we called to them and stuff like that. So I assume there's some kind of travel easier available now as well.
Yeah, the speeder you came in. So,
Exactly.
yeah, you take that and make it back. How lovely for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Okay, you've gone back. Right, do your crafting.
So shall we start?
Yeah.
with
So you guys do your
making the
crafting
pistol,
first, then.
I guess.
Emma, I've started on you. Choose a mod. You need to build it first. What's it? You basically what we need to do is each mod that you're building, you need to say the rarity because that dictates the difficulty of building it.
Well,
And then some
I
of
was
them.
first
will-
making a gun.
Yeah. So we need to
okay.
craft the
Yeah.
pistol.
Well, that will have a rarity the same way, and that will be the difficulty of making it.
It's rarity.
Right, I'm gonna sit down while you guys do
5.
your shit.
5. I think that's hard then. So 3 purple. Three purple.
Is Emma
against
doing
it.
that or is Jamal
No,
doing that?
Jamal, obviously.
No, Javaki's doing all the rolls.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Javaki's the
That's
one
what I
with
thought.
skill.
3 purple.
Yep. Success.
Okay.
With a
Just a normal one,
advantage.
I guess.
I've lost my my cybernetics crafting window for Edge of the Empire.
It's like
Because-
gun, it's not cybernetics, is it?
Yeah, I know, but I use the same bonuses when crafting them.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure though, with a success and advantage, you don't get any of them. It's just a normal thing. Congrats.
It's probably just normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I wanted to add a hair trigger to it,
Mm-hmm. And the rarity of that
which is rarity 2.
that's easy. So 1 purple. Yeah, it's great.
Oh my god. They get bonuses.
So
Maybe.
what?
I guess it could
Success-
remove
so
the
successes
penalty or
remove
something.
time, and advantages applied bonuses to them potentially. So what does the hair trigger do?
It gives linked 1 with the penalty of inaccurate 2.
Gives what one? Sorry,
Linked 1.
linked one.
Yeah. At the cost of inaccurate 2 as well.
A successful attack. A weapon deals 1 hit. The wielder will spend blank. That hasn't filled out. I'm guessing
It's advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To gain
So if I get
advantage.
enough advantage, I can basically hit them twice and do like double damage.
Okay, but you're just quite likely to miss. Cool. Cool. That's a thing. You made it with a hair trigger. That's what that does. What's the advantages do? Not a lot. That's not a lot I can give you, I'm afraid. The only thing I can
With
say
2
is the
advantage.
first. The only thing I could add would be the first time you use it, you get a boost die. But that would be it. You'd only get it once. And if I say that, we're going to forget it's there and just either count it all the time whenever you use it. So let's say we never had it. Cool. There you go. It's perfectly functional. You make it instantly with those successes. The gun took 15 hours to make.
Ooh.
Right?
15 hours.
Yep. Hard things
15
take
hours,
16
ooh.
hours minus successes. So.
Jesus
then-
Christ.
I guess we could try the mod on that I wanted. On the hair trigger.
Yeah.
Which should be a hard roll.
What are you
Scared
trying to
about
do?
All mods start as a hard roll.
Are you trying to mod? the
At
hair
mod
trigger? Okay.
modding the hair trigger to
Okay.
make it less inaccurate,
I see.
essentially.
What mod is that?
It's just inaccurate.
It's on hair. Here's the.
Yeah,
it's
it's on
Oh,
hair
okay.
trigger.
It's
hair
this John's
trigger
page. Got it.
is.
Yeah,
Hair trigger is
yeah,
an
I'll believe you.
attachment and a
Ev-
mod
yes,
on hair
Every
trigger.
mod has a base difficulty of hard.
Yes, I know what you mean. Okay, so that's another hard one, then 3 purple.
And if it fails, it just does.
It's fine. It's another 15 hours.
Okay. Oh my god.
It does not take
we're
15
having a
hours
long
to add
party.
those. It does not take 15 hours to make mods.
It does.
It does not.
Tell me how long it takes.
Well,
I'm sure it's in here.
my shield gauntlet has got a rarity of 8.
Spent a couple hours at a workbench. Is what it says. To install the mod, the user selects one
couple hours.
uninstalled modification option. The PC spends 100 credits on components and supplies, make sure they have a toolkit, spends a couple hours as a workbench, and makes a hard mechanics check.
Fine.
So a
Spit.
couple hours is not 15.
Fine. It took 2. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. This is what I get for using the
Next.
cybernetic repeat.
Exactly.
thing would be-
Fucking, not everything takes the same time.
I guess we can do the laser sight, which is rarity 5.
Ooh,
Is that...
finally a challenge.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, specific guns have a timer as well. Which gun did you make?
The X30 Lancer Precision Blast Pistol.
Right, I've gone to the right page now. Here we go. Blaster pistol. Where is it? X30, X3. I'll just type that. Okay, is there a dash between them? Nope.
Yes, there's a dash. X-30.
Oh, they're grouped by things. Okay, so it's just
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
looking as
under
well.
probably energy pistol.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, we made the right roll, but guess what? It's 11 hours, not 15.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, saved a few hours.
Yeah.
It's lucky I'm a passionate engineer. So the
Alright, yeah,
rarity
so
5.
Rarity
go.
5 for the laser sight.
Does that mean 5 purples?
No. 5 was 3, I
No,
think?
rarity 5 was what you had earlier, which was 3.
Sorry,
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Because it's like...
Oh, hang on a minute though. We have a separate table for what custom things happen to your weapons when you build them. So guess what?
Oh,
Exactly.
We got more shit to get through now. Right, so the gun you had 2
Oh,
advantage on.
I'm gonna sit back down.
So 2 advantage. You can give it customizable, which gives you +1 hard point. I'm gonna link this
Ooh.
page in the thing so you can think about it while you do. This bit I'm looking at is at the very bottom. So 2 advantage is +1 hard point on it, increase of range by 1 to a maximum of extreme, knockdown quality, vicious quality, stun setting, or Jamal can use it to take the lessons learned thing, which means it reduces your next crafting difficulty by 1.
I think I want stun setting.
Great, it can stun. Make sure it didn't have that to begin with, because it may have done.
It did not.
Okay, cool.
Which is why it was one thing I was kind of wanting, because, you know, I want to be nice and not kill everyone
Yep.
all the time. So.
Great, you
That's
can stun.
perfect.
You remember though, stun has a range limit of short.
Yes.
But congrats, you have a stunning weapon. Next was
I think the laser sight failed
yes, it did.
to craft.
Um,
So
hang on,
that
have I
just
done
means
in
it
the
does
wrong order?
nothing, I
Shit.
guess.
Sorry, that wasn't the gun. That was the hair trigger, and the hair trigger doesn't get anything. You actually get 1 advantage on the gun, didn't you? Which is actually not that. It was what I said before, which was a boost die on the next skill check made with the same skill. So, There are other things. You could make it lightweight, so the encumbrance reduces by 1 to a minimum of 1. It could be an iron weapon, expanded magazine if it were limited ammo, which it isn't, or disorient 1.
Oh, well,
You
I
no
guess
longer
out of
have the
those
stun
would have to
setting
be
because I misread
disorient.
that. Okay, cool. Disorient. What did that do? That did...
I think that means when someone gets hit, they take a setback.
They add a
on their next
setback to
attack?
any all skill check they perform for the number of rounds that were
Yeah.
listed.
So their next turn, they have disorient.
My music
Okay.
has a crafting hammer in the background, which is very coincidental. Right. Next
And then
was
was the
there was
laser sight, which
las-
failed.
there was one thing after that which had a success and a threat on it, which was what?
Oh.
Does anyone remember what that was? It was a hard one.
Oh, that was
that was the new mod.
upgrading the hair trigger.
That was
upgrading
the
hair
the mod
trigger.
for the.
I see, upgrading that. Okay, so that succeeded with a threat. This doesn't apply to mods though. Is there a mod in here? There is not, which means you get nothing on your mods, so it's just a success and you have it. Okay.
Yeah,
And then you have failed to build
the laser sight.
this one. Okay. But you do
Which
get
I guess just
the-
means the scrap's wasted.
Yep, the scrap's gone. You've lost it. You failed. But the advantage gives you the practice makes perfect thing. So Jamal, you'll get a boost die on your next craft, which may
Okay.
be time to try
That's
and build your
cool.
shield gauntlet. Because
Yeah, you can
Mm.
do that if you think
is
you should do
Gonna
that.
be tough. Is that categorized as a weapon or a cybernetic? Do you know? If you don't,
It
will say on the
is-
link that I said.
I have it. It's a melee weapon.
Okay, weapon it is then. Right, I'm pretty sure.
It
But-
counts as a lightsaber weapon for the purpose of the reflect talent.
Okay, cool. Let me see. I get the feeling this is going to be categorized as a powered melee weapon.
Oh.
Do you disagree? The categories are that could otherwise be used: fist weapon, which I don't think fits because it does too much else. Blunt weapon, same. Shield, maybe, but probably not. The next two are bladed and vibro weapon, which is no. And then the third
No.
one is powered melee.
Powered melee? Kind of, but
I think, judging by the difficulties that's
depends
written
what it
on
means by
these,
powered, right? Is it?
It
kind of-
doesn't really describe it. So the thing is that powered melee weapon is difficulty 4, whereas fist, blunt, and shield are difficulty 2, 1, and 2 respectively. Which to me say that those are just kind of like basic. Yeah, I'm making
Yeah.
a fucking mace.
Then, yeah. I don't. I
Make it
think,
on base.
I like if I was making a knuckle duster, then I would say it would be like the fist weapon, right?
Yeah.
If it was a, I think powered melee makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't
Shield
give me
kind of does as
specifics,
well, but I feel like that means more a physical shield, right? Than a.
So none of these are actually like specific to what it is. Like I actually think
Mm.
it's probably halfway between the two of these.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, unfortunately, one is 2 and one is 4, so we can just say it's difficulty 3, which is average.
That's fine.
And you get a boost as well.
2 purples.
3.
3 purples, sorry, and a blue. I get a blue on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let's see it.
Sorry, I froze everyone. For
Uh-oh.
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 No! How'd I get one failure,
No.
one threat?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, your purple die. They couldn't have been worse. Well, they could.
They really couldn't have. Oh yeah, no, they could have been. They could have been.
Yeah.
one
could have been
too.
another 2 failure, but
Those were really
in
bad.
terms of
purple.
cancelling you out, they couldn't have done better.
Yeah.
Regrettably,
Can I try a force die to help this?
oh,
like,
a
It's force
reductive
siege
foresight.
Jawaki's failure.
So
and
it
it'd be
takes like
wait a
how
minute.
long? The thing is, like, how far in the future are you gonna look?
Well, I guess I could look. I could have an idea of how long it'll take to make, and then I could look into the future sometime after that, to see if like Jamalki's like
Oh
distraught,
yeah, you
like
could
what's
just
gone
look.
wrong.
You could look
Okay.
like a few days
Or
in the
to see if
future,
it's
and
fine,
does
yeah,
it?
and you're, like,
does
happy.
Krusty have a shield gauntlet in,
Yeah.
in 3 days? No.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's going to be
Clearly
tough because
fucking-
you're going to need to be... Okay, so, Emma. To recognize Krusty's failure in building this thing, because that's something you're going to have to do first, no matter what you foresee, I would want a perception check on that. So make the foresight roll first, then we'll make the perception roll.
1 light side point.
Great,
Okay.
you can look into it. I will not give you any boost because it's only 1 dot. Now, the perception roll is... What's your mechanics skill?
I don't think it's very good.
What dice would you have for it?
2 green.
2 green. Okay, you're going to be against 3 purple then on your perception.
2 green, 3 purple. No.
Oh, no, I made it perception roll. You're meant to use your perception stat.
Oh, right. Oh, well, my perception is better.
I was feeling generous. Because you've got, like, perception abilities as well, haven't you?
Do you want me to just
I'm really
add my
glad
perception
that
dice to this
you've
current
realised
roll?
that, because that is
Or do you want me to
a
reroll?
stinker.
Just do the whole thing again.
Right, my perception.
Chat, you could give a boost dice right now.
You could, right?
Just 1 advantage.
Just 1 advantage. Well, I tried.
Am I allowed to?
You can't see the future.
Damn.
Let's see.
Yeah, but chat can't see the future. We're talking
Emma,
about the boost die in your chat.
You are
idiot.
unsure whether what Krusty has made will work or not.
Right.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You can try to
What do you
express
mean?
that you are unsure about Krusty's methods of trying to build
Oh
this.
my-
But I know that Krusty is not open to
Krusty
criticism
is
of his
not.
methods. So you're going to have to make a charm check to persuade Krusty
Oh, okay.
to change the way he's building it. Because you can
Yeah,
present
I-
no evidence that he's doing it wrong.
So wait, you're gonna charm me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can try and charm
What would
you.
that be against?
What is it? I think it's
My
diligence or whatever it's called. It's not diligence, vigilance? Is that what it's called?
vigilance? Oh no,
What are the skills in this?
You have very good vigilance.
I have 3 green vigilance.
It might be discipline. It's probably
Discipline is
Discipline
also,
would make more sense than vigilance.
I think
both
it's
of them are
discipline,
3
yeah.
green for me.
Okay, so it'll be against 3
So
purple.
it's 3 purple.
Is there anything else? Oh, is that just advantage again? It's
Yeah.
just advantage again.
again.
Oh my god. How many? I
Why
don't know
do I
what
have so
other
much
chance I can give because
advantage?
you haven't actually failed it yet.
Doesn't 3 advantage count as 1 success? Come
No.
on.
Yeah, is that how it
In
can
the
work?
interest of time,
No,
can it?
it means Krusty is swayed by your words but unconvinced.
We
Oh.
thought we were gonna get to the party. We're not even started.
It's fine.
This is all
um,
happening
It's fine.
before we.
We're getting the
start.
cool stuff.
Make
right
the
now.
roll again with a boost die. Because you should have added that anyway. No, wait, actually, don't even.
Literally, Og.
We forgot to
roll a
add the
boost
boost.
die.
So, it's more advantage. Fuck it. 5 advantage. Fuck's
Oh
sake.
my
What does
fucking
5
God.
advantage do?
Krusty,
That's so much.
are you convinced by Verona's pleas? That you,
I
that
really
she
don't
thinks
think
you
Shall
might
we
be
that's
doing
how
see
it
if
right?
I
the
am?
conductor work.
No, I'm just.
shall we see?
I was gonna just ask if you were, but fine, we can roll more dice.
Oh
More
my
dice.
god.
I feel like it would be obviously I'm going to say yes. I'm suddenly very convinced, but it wouldn't
Very
be in the
convinced.
spirit of Krusty.
No,
I don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
fine.
we
Look
should.
how much advantage that is. 5 advantage.
5 advantage.
how
Well,
many
maybe it should be the amount of advantage
is the number of boost die?
over boost die. Yeah, over. Do you know what I mean? Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 boost dice. Sure.
Emma, make your charm roll again against the
Okay.
same 3 purples with 5 boost die.
Jesus
For the
fucking
advantage.
Christ.
You
It's
think
gonna
this is
fail
gonna work?
somehow. They're all gonna go nothing.
It
Oh,
almost
I
failed.
thought you
Jesus
almost
Christ!
did.
It's just
You
one
have.
success.
Fucking close as well. Oh my god. Honestly,
Okay.
get the
Look at
bad
how
rolls out of
bad
the way
these
now.
purples have been.
Well, the thing is, right? all this does is convince me to retry.
Rethink it, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
think
the
it.
Literally,
So I
all
can
this
fail
does is it
again.
lets
the
you
same
reroll
roll.
without
I will
losing
let
the
you
scrap. Is what I've done.
Yeah, I will
Well, you
let you
succeeded
keep
now,
your
so-
boost that you had on this before.
Okay.
So it'll be mechanics, 3 purple, and a boost.
With how long that took, you're just arguing like for 5 hours.
Oh my fucking.
That's so much advantage.
Let me see what you get for 5 advantage. I'm tempted to just say you get to try again, because it takes however long it would have taken, but you're able to deconstruct it again.
Yeah. I guess you lose the time,
Krusty's
but
in
you
some
get to
kind of
try again.
hole somewhere, just working on this for like weeks.
This is what
Yeah.
Krusty does, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a reason I look the way I do, and it's nothing to do with my race.
That seems like you had a reasonable.
Yeah,
it's
the
just you
table
lose
doesn't
the
even
time,
go
but
up
get
to 5
retry.
advantage. It goes up to 4. And so one of the ones on 4 says that you can create a schematic for it, which permanently reduces the difficulty of crafting weapons of this template, which unfortunately we've used that as a halfway point between powered weapons and powered and shields. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you'd have got that on powered weapons, you'd have been fucking great for the rest of your life.
Oh my god, the rest of the the rest of the
But-
Though that also would have meant
campaign.
losing the scrap, but getting
Yeah.
a blueprint.
Yeah, but
So I think
never mind.
just
Oh, the things on
Save
4
scrap
are
and
actually
get a free
great. You
reroll,
could
I
have given it
guess.
the auto fire. Oh no, that's ranged. Of course, you couldn't give it auto fire.
So my fist is just like a pneumatic, constantly punching.
Yeah. Hulkbuster armor. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's quite a lot on there. 4 advantage is legitimately the character retains supplies with 50% of the material price needed to craft it. No, that's 3. You know what? With 5, you get all your parts back. It took however long it was going to take to realize that you've done it wrong, but you've got all the
wasted
parts
time.
back.
We're gonna retry.
So that was about 15 hours again.
Oh god. So I
It's
have
about
the first
keeping
15
track of the
hours-
time. It's-
The first 15 hours didn't happen because I like stopped that attempt.
yes, it's only been
Like
one more.
So it's only
15
been
hours.
one attempt.
Yeah, he's only tried it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rethought it and still didn't quite get there. Right, make the roll again, baby.
One more
Very
roll.
upsetting.
Somebody get me a coffee.
Oh, anyone in chat got some points?
This bodes so badly.
So
for
this is without a
all my
boost?
rolls as well, because they're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
worse than this.
Is it without the boost?
Oh.
Yes, it is actually. Yeah,
It
because
is
this
Might
is
be
the
without
same
the
attempt.
boost now.
Okay.
The rule was same
We've
attempt.
given you so many attempts.
Here we go.
Come on.
Oh,
There's
there's
a
a
boost.
boost
This is
There's
the
a
one.
boost die.
There's a boost. There's a boost.
for Redox. It's not
For
for,
me,
you.
No.
Okay, well, fuck your hand. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's
Oh,
fine.
it's fucking incredible. It's got a triumph,
I got a
but
triumph
so
as
much
well.
threat.
Oh.
Okay.
So much threat.
Oh
The
my god.
It's fine. You've got a triumph. It just gets rid of all the threat. It's fine. Right?
No.
Right.
It means that,
It's gonna
so,
explode after you,
you
use
get-
it the first
you
time.
get-
That's what's happening.
so what you get is one of the qualities using triumph and a quality from 4 threat.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I like it. You know,
That sounds pretty
bit of
interesting,
kiss
honestly.
curse.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, a bit of kiss curse. We like that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
triumph is an interesting one.
Mm.
Go to the page
bet
I
it
linked because it means you get to choose any of them, except for the ones that say 2 triumphs.
Wait, are we talking about the shield gauntlet page or a separate one?
The
Sorry.
weapon crafting
The one
page.
you most
The
recently.
weapon crafting page.
Yeah. So you want to scroll down to the melee
That's
integration
not affects in
heading.
both directions.
Oh, melee integration. One
Yeah.
triumph. Knockdown quality.
So everything on
Lightweight.
there that you see is 1 triumph. So you see how it's grouped by number of advantage. 1 triumph means you can get any of those.
Oh my god, yes.
But the
As long
threat
as they only
thing,
take one.
the only thing that says 4 threats is that on a despair from a combat check using the weapon, it becomes damaged.
Mhm.
1 step. I don't know what that means though. 1 step.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw something that talked about damage as well.
I saw that as well. I saw something talking about the different stages. It was like slightly damaged, more damaged, broken, or something.
God damn it. Of the Empire weapon damage. That's just gonna.
Yeah.
Scale it.
Don't know
Just
where
show
I
me the
found
wrong
that
thing, though,
earlier.
isn't it?
Talk about the damage they do.
Damaged. There we go. Repairing. Here we go. Repairing.
What is the
costs
thunder
things.
quality? Because that sounds quite cool.
Fuck it. I don't want to talk about repairing stuff. But I can spend these threat however I want. I could get multiple things from this list. I just
Yes.
take other things. Fuck it. We're not doing weapon damage, so you can't have it.
Looking at this list of stuff you get from Triumphs, I like that I can get +1 hard point to something that has 0 hard points,
Yes.
which then means that I can mod.
So, oh,
could
that's
get
2
one
triumphs. That's someone, I think. If you're looking where I
No,
think
2
you are.
advantages or 1 triumph.
Oh, is it there as well?
Oh.
Yes, you are right. Customizable.
So I
In
think
fact,
you'd
oh
only
my
be
God,
able to pick
all of this is 1
generic
triumph.
mods.
Oh,
Yeah, you can get even the
Yeah.
the harder ones.
Yeah, the only things you can't get are the ones that say 2 triumphs. Because there's one
Which is
there
the
which I was just
concussion and
happened to be
integral,
looking
right?
at, which is why I
Lethal.
was confused.
Oh my
The
God, yeah.
Integral attachment, which is +1 hard point, then install one thing that is applicable to go in there with no cost or roll.
That's 2 triumphs though, right?
Yes, you can't have that. That's why I was
Yeah.
confused about you saying
That's
that.
actually.
Yeah.
I did find the damaged weapon rules.
Yeah, Wheat's got it as well, right? You've looked at it.
What was that, sorry?
Yeah.
I assume when he screamed, "I'm not doing this," he was
I'm not
looking at
doing
it.
What's that about, sorry?
The
The
damaged
damaged
weapon
weapon,
stuff.
rules.
Oh yeah, I
my
looked at it and decided we're
God.
not doing it.
Okay, so you're
Um,
just picking other things.
Yeah.
So, I actually. So, how would 2-handed work with a gauntlet?
What?
Hang on, what is this?
You have to
Increases
hold
your-
it.
I have to hold my gauntlet.
You flip it off. Wait, how? Where was
He
this?
told
Sorry.
it.
I wouldn't pick that anyway. It's up there. It's the very top.
Oh yeah, increase its damage and encumbrance by 1 and encumbrance by 2. I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it would take 2.
Requires
I'd
two
have
hands
to.
to wield. It's just like 2 fists like forged to each other, so you have to put the second one.
Yeah, you have to put the second one
inside
in.
it.
Oh. Now, I see there defensive quality. Do you see
That's
that in the
what I
2
was looking
advantage
at.
one? Because it's
That's
sh-
what,
and it- 'cause
that's the
it's
one I was
passive
going to
anyway.
do.
And it says to a
Yeah.
maximum of 3, which is what this would be too.
Yep.
It'll be to its maximum if you do it with a
Yeah.
Bingus
That's pretty good.
machine. Whatever.
A Bingus
Nice.
machine.
Yeah, that's what you're using to make it, right?
Yeah. Let me just activate the Bingus machine to give my deflection quality. I was going to pick deflection anyway because I think it's actually probably the most useful thing I can get out of this.
Hmm.
They're all very good, but
True.
gaining deflection +1 is
Yeah.
kind of insane on this
Yeah, max it out.
specifically.
Max it
It's
out.
like between that and the
Oh, 'cause
all
it's
the
already at
defensive.
2.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
see,
this
okay.
thing. Ignore that. This thing doesn't have defensive. It has deflection.
Deflection, yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's the,
Yeah, but
the
deflection's an
deflection.
option as well. On the, it's just higher.
Yes. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just saw it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So that's my choice. And what would you do to my weapon?
Well,
Sup.
let's see, shall we? So I'm ignoring repair, which actually takes quite a lot of this out of it. So, but I do have 4 threat to spend. What I could do is like I happen to see at the top here for 1 threat is that you suffered 3 strain. So I could give you 12 strain.
It would knock me out. It would instantly knock me out.
Which is very
Not
on
again.
brand for this. So
It is quite on brand.
yeah.
It's also useless because it doesn't really do much.
yeah,
Yeah, it
because
doesn't
this,
do
the
much,
thing is, this
'cause
isn't
we're
a
in, like, the
weapon, so
interlude.
I can't. So there's,
No.
well, you can hit with it, but it's not really a weapon. So there's no point me giving it inaccurate.
Because I'm not going to use it to hit anything. So.
Yeah, and then but then the other
Wait,
things,
is it not a weapon?
the other things I don't like, because they would really limit you. I don't want it to be hard to modify because that's not fun. I don't want it to be heavy because that's not fun. So I might just knock
Does
you out
heavy
with
just
it.
increase its encumbrance?
Yeah. But that's
I mean-
1 threat for 1, and I would still have 3 more threat to spend on this.
Oh, I see. Okay,
And I would have
cool.
to put that somewhere.
It wouldn't
It's
do
the-
anything to me anyway. That I don't think because my
It would if
My
I spent all of
encumbrances.
it on it, I think.
This is a weapon.
Oh, of course,
right?
yeah.
Same thing with
It-
cumbersome. If I put 3
yeah, not
cumbersome on
really.
this, you can't use it.
It is a weapon, but not a weapon.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
It's a weapon, but it
Wait,
doesn't
what does
actually
it
do
do?
anything.
Cumbersome.
It gives him more defense, basically.
Yeah.
And, well,
Oh,
reflects,
I thought he was
whatever.
making like a super fist a bunch of people.
Oh, no,
Well, he's
I'm
already
making-
got
it,
one of
It already
those.
has that.
I guess, yeah. I thought
But
it was the
it's-
cooler one, but okay.
It's the
More
I'm
defense,
making it so that my fist stops me from dying before I get to punch someone.
Right.
I think that I'm just going to say you take 12 strain, you're knocked out from building this, but you've been working straight for like 50 hours at this point, so you need to
Kind
sleep.
of makes
Yeah.
sense.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, more time is passing while we do all this stuff.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
knocked out.
In the meantime, while he's knocked out, I should go to the shops and I get some
Yeah,
stuff
you
so
go to
that
the
when he
shops,
wakes
this is
up,
when that
everything is like in
happens.
front of him with like a little note, like a little sticky note
Alright.
with like, "Can you make this?"
Okay,
so
quickly
that when he wakes
then,
up, he can see that.
Redox, while you're walking around Nabat,
Yeah.
mm,
You get shot, you fucking die.
Get
No.
can you make me a hard perception check?
Sure can. Not very perceptive, but I'll do it.
Nope. Okay, cool.
I've seen nothing.
Great, carry on.
Just like casually walking around my little shopping bags full of like ammo and like gun parts and shit. La 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 la.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you come
Okay.
back with it. Carry on.
Is that all your shit done? Can we get to my world now?
I still had
Or do
war
we-
mods to do.
Okay, well
But
do
we can
Emma's
do your stuff now if you
first,
want.
then. No, do Emma's stuff. It's fine.
I'm ready to roll.
Well, you're gonna have to roll all of it anyway.
Yeah, you are.
I've slept.
Yeah,
Had a
you've
nice
had a
sleep.
nice sleep.
Okay.
We're ready to get right back into
Well,
it.
we
Well-
do need to do Krusty's integration of this device because it is going
dear.
on his
Oh.
arm. So
Yeah,
Mm.
we should probably do that first.
yeah, there's like,
Unless you want to try my things and maybe get a boost die for it.
this, you don't lose the thing if you fail this. This is purely to decide how long it takes and how well
Oh, just how long it
integrated
takes? Okay.
is.
Yeah, you can just do it.
This is
Uh,
cybernetic integration. It is. What was the rarity on this? 8.
yes.
This
You
will
die
take a
again.
while.
It is a rarity 8.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Our whole
Definitely.
crafting adventure is gonna be like a week.
Yeah,
is he
this
fully
is-
healed after this? After that? the
After he
battle from
sleeps,
earlier?
yeah, he's got.
I
his
imagine
strength
we're
back.
all fully healed.
Oh yeah. Given how long this is.
Yeah, but
taken,
he
we're
just
all
took
fully
a shit ton of damage, so
It was strain, not wounds.
yeah. It doesn't
I
count.
actually would have survived if it was wounds.
Yeah.
Wounds would have been better. I could have continued.
You keep work. How would that work? You keep every time you keep
you'd
working, and yet you periodically keep pressing the button, which makes it disrupt. And it's just oh, every few hours you get blasted across the room.
Yeah, while you're working on it, you accidentally like turn that, or it's just triggering constantly on a loop.
I kind of
You
wish
can't
I had
find the
hair.
button to turn it off.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had hair now, and it was just like I would look like some mad scientist. It was I'm constantly smoldering.
Great.
Let's see.
So my table of cybernetic templates only goes up to rarity 6. So,
Oh,
Ooh.
and that's 4 purple. So there you go.
5 purple then.
4. No, we'll just do 4.
Oh,
We'll just do 4.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to scare that up
well,
anymore.
that's very gracious. Gracious.
Verona, would you like to make a
hear.
foresight on this?
Probably a good idea.
I
I
say
could
that because the
certainly
time
try.
is listed as 2 days.
Probably a good idea. Let's not mess up 2 days worth of.
Ah,
Oh,
I'm sure Krusty's fine.
okay.
I feel like I've just had like an entire adventure.
I'm not
in the
gonna
time
spend
that
a
you've
dark
just
side
been
point.
crafting.
Okay, so 4 purple.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, it's
Easy.
fantastic.
Ooh.
It takes 2 days minus 4 hours. Great.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you keeping
next.
a tally of the hours?
I have got the shield gauntlet on
Plugs,
my.
is there anyone you'd have liked to have spoken
now.
to, you know, while you're around here? Like,
I don't
Nin
know.
and Bura are around, and Atala, of course,
I
is
feel
still
like-
fluttering around.
Well, I feel like I've probably taken Kabisk to some kind of mech repair shop,
Wait.
so he can get his astromech going.
Oh, I see. I quite like the
Chris is
idea.
busy on other stuff.
I actually quite like the idea that while you're in New Mean and celebrating, a like massive armored convoy comes in, and it's Kabisk's dad.
To get him
They
out.
come flying down in shuttles
Why are
as
you-
this fully armored crew.
Why is there a bounty on you?
Why, yeah, you need to come with us, Kabisk. Or rather, you need to come with us,
No.
Kabisk. I hear you're in danger.
Yeah, that is what they would sound like. Okay.
And Kabisk
Fair
just
enough.
gets on and they fly away somewhere for their protection. They look at you like you've been a really bad influence on their kid. And
Well, he
just
paid
leave.
us.
All of you, yeah.
No, not all of us.
Yeah.
Verona just kind of shut up.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah, well, but everyone who was there, the Twi'leks as well, they just look at you. What was it? Bombastic side eye. That's what we'll say.
Oh. It's not our
Bombastic
fault. He's the one
side-eye.
who waltzed into into Teemo's palace.
What?
I thought isn't that just a specific technique for Burra?
What a bombastic side eye.
Yeah. I use bombastic side eye to.
Good old,
Just
good old
use
Bora
it.
bombastic side eye ban. Bora
Right.
bombastic.
Cool.
Okay.
Back at
Uh,
the club.
Great.
So
That's
ba-
installed.
Well, at the workshop. Are we back to my stuff?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I was gonna do the blaster actuating module, but I think I'd rather try the laser sight again with
Okay.
that scrap.
Did
What-
get unlucky on that. It's just 3 purple, isn't it?
It's rarity 5, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Dum dum dum.
Great. This is a mod, right?
There
So
we
threat
go.
does nothing.
Yeah. it's a
Perfect.
mod.
Now you have it.
Okay. And then it's on to Vibrosword mods for me.
Bring forth the vibro sword to my forge.
Yep. So what? It's been now about
Yeah, how long does adding that mod
85
take?
years.
it's been about 70 hours or so, including the sleep that Krusty's had. Which is just over. It's 3 days and 10 hours on Ryloth, I think we said, because it's a 30-hour day.
Mm-hmm.
True.
All right. First one I guess we could do is.
You've been building this stuff for longer than the entire adventure has lasted so far. Just so you know.
Well, yeah, that's how it always goes. The off-screen time is way longer.
Yeah.
I guess let's start with the monomolecular edge. Do a mod of Pierce.
Mhm.
So that should be 3 purples.
Cool.
All
No.
dice have cancelled out.
Fail.
Nope. Okay. Well, I can. That one has 2, so I guess we'll try the second one. Which should still be 3 purples because I haven't modded it yet.
Great.
Okay, so I got 1.
Yep.
And then we could do the grip, which has an accurate mod.
How many hard points does your gun have?
This is the sword.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure it
modding
has-
the sword now.
How many does it have? It has 3,
It
doesn't it?
had 3, I believe.
And how many
which
did I
all
give
3
you at
are
the start?
headed. I think you gave me all 3.
I think I
It
said
was
you
like
could
my
have
whole thing was
2
the cold
mods at the
sword.
start. So I think if you put that. other
It
one
was
on, you
2
should
mods,
do-
and you gave me the custom grip.
Oh, but
Because
that's
you're
a
like,
mod.
that's what makes it look like a lightsaber.
It's a special custom grip, which should I count that as a mod actually? What? Because I didn't
Custom
give it.
grip is one of the.
Yeah.
It
Well, the thing is,
is
I
one of
didn't.
the
I
attachments.
don't think I said you could use the properties of custom grip, did I? I just said it's this just treat
Oh,
it like there's a
if-
custom grip. So if it's not doing what the mod actually does,
Yeah, okay.
then yeah, it doesn't count.
You can only
okay.
replace it
Well,
with
yeah,
your
okay.
mod.
Okay, sure. Well, I haven't even used this special thing yet.
No. Okay.
so then
cool.
I won't mod it then if we're counting it as like not an actual mod.
That first thing I gave you on the sword was. Wait, what are we doing? You're not making another sword, are you?
This is not.
Is that
No,
this is
no.
not- This is the gun still, right?
Is it?
No, this
No,
is
we're
a
on the
sword.
sword.
Yeah, we're on the
Oh,
sword.
you're
So
on the sword,
I
sorry.
was gonna have Krusty do a roll to get the mod option on the custom grip, but if we're not counting it as an actual custom grip, then that's fine.
Oh, you're modding the custom grip on the sword hardpoint. That is fine. You can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. But
Is
does
that
the custom
another-
grip have its normal modifier?
Yes, if you've been using it all this time, then yes. If you haven't been, then no.
I have not used its modifier yet, I don't think.
Okay. In that case,
Basically,
it's not
I
a
have
mod.
3 mods on it, and if we're counting it as not
I
a mod,
see.
then I effectively have
Right.
2 mods.
So the
that I
custom
picked.
grip that you have on your sword has
It
not been
isn't
counted as a
anything.
custom grip so far. It's been counted as, in the way it's described, it is your custom grip in quotations, which makes it seem like a
Right.
lightsaber.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
So, gameplay-wise, it isn't a mod on the weapon
correct.
Yet.
or a
Yet.
attachment on the weapon. I could add it,
Yeah.
I guess.
So now you could add it.
Well, I don't know if I want to add it if I get an extra slot from that.
Hmm.
It's like the third hard point being open then.
Well,
What do you think, Wheat?
I would imagine it would
Your
be
third of how
imagine
big?
having like a broken mod. Right. So you'd probably you could
Well, I think
surely you should be
I
able,
think
you should
Wheat's
change
decided
the
it's counting as like just a non-mod. It's just a special thing for me, so I can use like a lightsaber.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's a mod that doesn't consume a hard point.
It doesn't consume a hard point, and it doesn't do anything special other than
Oh,
Other
you
than,
can use
well,
lightsaber
it means you
skills.
can deflect light lasers, but
Yeah.
that's kind of special.
Okay.
But
It is
It's quite special.
Yeah.
okay. Sure.
It just
I
took
guess
me
we
2
could-
days to get that ability,
yeah.
and it knocked me out.
Okay, we could do the shadow skin, which is like the cool cloak I have,
Mhm.
which was very good at stealth last time. That guy never saw me coming.
Yep.
Mm.
You did miss, but yeah.
Sure.
And I can add the innate stalker talent. I think that's the one I want.
God, mods in this game are crafting a mod
There's
in this game is
cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's
There's so
actually
many
There's a lot
crazy
to
things
it,
you can
yeah.
do.
I think most of the instead of leveling up, you don't get shit from leveling up, but you get a lot from like
gear.
modding your gear.
Yeah. Because I was looking at like how far I could go into the cyberneticist skill tree, and
Stalker
honestly,
talent,
like
what does this do?
it's not that good unless you're
Yeah,
doing
it
something
doesn't
very
get- yeah.
specific. And
Yeah.
I don't know, it
Yeah,
costs
okay,
a
we'll
lot
try
of
the
XP too.
stalker talent one. Which would be another 3 purple.
Uh-uh.
Nope.
Oh.
As mod,
These
so
purples
advantages
have
do
been
nothing.
These purples have been absolutely.
Okay, well I guess we'll
They've
try
been
the other one,
vicious,
which is
haven't
Yeah.
they?
Mm.
making it harder to perceive.
Are you calculating how
Yeah,
much
how much is this
scrap you're using
costing?
on this? Because like you just
don't-
keep doing shit, but like
Don't get the
you
parts
don't have
back.
infinite scrap. Yeah, every time he fails, you lose the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is
Every time he makes it, you also
are we
lose the
broke
parts.
yet?
Well,
I feel like we
each
should
of
be broke.
these mods is only 100 per until you succeed and then do
Oh.
another one. So it's very cheap per mod.
Yeah,
I
but you
think.
have to make the thing itself as well.
No, this
How much
this is
have we
modding
spent?
the thing I already have.
Yeah, the thing.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
already.
I haven't
okay,
built
okay, okay.
anything.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
Yeah,
haven't
this is
realize
built
modding the
anything.
cloak I've
This
already
is mod.
had.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I
it's
thought
just
this
a
was
cheap
making
mod
things.
No, no,
Okay, no. If
no,
it's just a
no.
mod, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a mod.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we could try the perception check one.
Is
Which
this another
again should just be 3.
three purpies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that one worked. And then if I tried it again, it would be 4 purples, right? To get the next level.
Yeah. If it's on the same, like.
Yeah,
the
it's
same
on the
attachment.
same
Yeah, yeah.
attachment.
You feeling lucky?
Sure, let's go for it.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I got 1 out of 3.
How long has it been now? It's been like 100
Yeah.
hours.
Each of these is like 2 hours,
Okay,
right?
then, okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
okay,
telling
so we're
you,
just approaching 80.
we're skipping. Yeah,
This is
I've
like a
got 8
week.
more
We're
to
skipping
do.
like a
So No, but no, these all take like these mods are all like two hours.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The mods are fast.
not-
I think.
They're not taking years.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how long it should be before something happens.
Well,
Well, you said we could choose how long has passed.
Yes.
I'm choosing until we're done with this shit.
Look, that was under the privilege of you doing this out of my own time. You know, do it on your own.
Well-
But no, here we are.
You said we'll do this at the start of stream. That's literally what you said in
How
Discord.
long ago
can
did I
scroll
say
up
that?
to find it. Today.
Yes, exactly. How long did you have to do this?
Today.
It's
'cause
not
I
my
started
fault
today.
that you lot haven't done your homework.
Well, it is.
okay, that's
I did all my homework.
that should be me done for
I just
now.
need Jonky to roll it for me.
Because that means I have one hard point left on both weapons, but
Okay.
I'll think about that. We can go to Redux, and then I'll also see if I even have money left. So
Yeah, do it. Well, I'm not using any of your money. I've spent all my own money
Yeah, yeah.
already on parts. Right. I mean, you're gonna make 8 more rolls.
I am
So-
ready to roll.
Get ready for
Let's
it.
go.
Okay, so the
Just
first
tell me what
one,
the purples are.
the first one's 3 purples.
3.
Nope.
Sorry.
Time.
Okay, that's fine. Well, then the next one's also 3 purples.
Guys,
Yay.
tell me how long each of these take.
Then the next, they're all 2 because they're all mods. All of
Okay.
these are mods. They're all 2
Okay.
hours. Okay, so the next one is 4 purples then.
Yikes.
Okay, it's fine. Well, the next one's also 4 purples then.
Try 'em.
Oh, that's a wait. Is that a success?
Sure.
Okay.
Even if it's not,
We're
you've
gonna
got
say it
parts
is.
back.
Oh yeah, so I could just re-roll, right?
Okay. Okay. So we're counting it as a success. Okay. So that means one of the damage and one of the pierce ones worked on that one. Okay. Next one, 3 purples.
Oh,
Oh, that's an extra
success
good one.
with a triumph. Uh-oh.
What does that do? We now you
Yeah.
actually have to think about
2
it.
You get
threats.
half the
2
parts
threats as well.
back. I think
Okay.
is what it says. Because it's a mod, right? So normally it would do nothing. But,
Yeah.
you know, there's one in there that says you get half the parts back, so you might as well.
Oh yeah, these are. Oh yeah, sorry, these are all.
How does that work though?
You get half the parts back and the thing.
I've already spent the money. Can I just get like 50 credits back?
It's not credits. Oh, because this is your credits going into it. I see.
Yes, I'm spending. I spent my own money on it. Is what I'm saying.
So, no.
Like that's what I'm saying.
It
Like I
means
don't
that
want
you,
parts.
You have
back.
no. You have 50 credits worth of scrap.
Well, that's
That would
fucking
make sense.
bullshit. Give me something cool.
Like, what do you
I can give you something cool if you give me 50 credits worth of scrap.
Sure, you can have it. Okay, whatever. Next one before.
Don't say
purples.
that. Crusty implants cortex bomb.
Honestly, at this point,
Please.
yes.
What do you-
That's literally. Okay, so that's 4 purples. Next one.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5. Oh,
Nope.
Okay,
That's
I've been
fine.
very unlucky here.
4 purples again.
3
Great.
successes.
And next one's 5 purples.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ooh, but a triumph.
Yeah.
What happens now?
Yeah,
that's
and a
so
triumph.
much threat.
Okay, so you can try again, right?
Oh, wait a minute. There's no failure here. So if we use the
Wait,
rules
yeah.
that I did, then this is a success.
A success, yeah.
It's a lot of threat,
Yeah.
but it's a
It's
success.
success for a mod. Yeah.
Okay, it's
Well,
just a mod though.
is-
What are you
Isn't
saying?
that technically a failure?
Technically, yeah. but
Yeah,
what I did
because
before.
it's
'Cause
because the
there's
success
2
from the triumph is already being counted as
The
a
triumph
success.
Yeah.
would be that you get the
Well-
parts back, so
Well,
you can try
the
again.
you effectively got 2 successes, 2 failures.
Yeah.
With the triumph
Yeah.
success.
Yeah, but the triumph. Yeah, exactly. So, do you want him to roll again, or do you count it as a success?
Because like if it was just the triumph left with it not being canceled,
The more you
still
say,
see
the
one
worse it
success.
gets for me, Emma. Don't tell him.
Look,
Right.
technically this
I
is
mean,
a
yeah, it's
failure
a
and you get the
success.
parts back. But what
Oh,
we did
your
before...
camera's moved, Emma. We just see the wall now.
Technically,
Okay, so well, I don't care. You tell me. Does it work or does it not?
We're
I
consistent.
don't care if you.
we're consistent here. It worked.
Okay.
Okay, great. So one of them has 1 damage, 1 pierce. The other one has 1 damage, 2 pierce.
What was the last
so
thing
I
that you
guess
made,
I'll-
just out of interest?
It was the Pierce +1 modification. Well, it's not made; it's attached it to the attachment. Because I already had the shit for it, you know. Well, I guess you do make it because the mods you have to add yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably have bought the mods.
Wait, I did. I bought
Oh.
the mods.
Oh, I see.
But
Okay.
the thing is, you buy the attachment and then you have to add the mod. Like you get the parts from the mods and you add them to the attachment.
Oh, and they break. So the mod
That's-
actually
that's-
breaks if you fail.
Yes,
Wow, that's harsh. But there you go. Very
but
heavy.
not the attachment. The attachment the attachment itself
Yes, I know.
breaks.
No, I
only
know.
if you...
No, I know. I know. The mod breaks
Big-
when putting it
yeah.
on the attachment. I know. But
Yeah.
That's what.
Okay, so now I have. Okay, now
Yeah.
now I have a question because how does this work with 2 guns?
One, you designate one of them as your primary whenever you shoot. The other one hits only
Yeah,
if
so
you get
which
it to.
which will be the better one? Okay,
Yeah,
okay, that's fine.
if you want. But the difficulty to hit will be based on the one that's harder to hit with, regardless of which one you're shooting with as your primary.
Well, they're the same
Then perfect.
because the difficulty they're the same kind of gun, so that doesn't matter.
Cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna write that.
I must
down
be
then,
breaking
so-
a lot of these mods because I'm using an Infinity Gauntlet to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
It's
thought
like
about it.
you're having to do like little circuitry and stuff, and you
And the
just using
disruptor
a
keeps
mega
going off.
gauntlet.
Yeah, I've got this giant like Hulk fist trying to work
Yeah.
these very intricate ones.
Well, we
Trying
said
to,
that,
like,
surgical
solder
tools
things
come out
together.
of the fingers, right?
True, that is true. Yeah,
So it's all
like
very
have a little soldering
mechanical.
iron that comes
Yeah.
out.
So you just like I think how we said it before is that you use the glove, you'd like mount it in a claw position to just steady it, and then things come out at the fingertips, and that's what does the work.
Do the work.
So it's
yeah,
actually
that's
a
right.
very stable workshop. if you
Yeah,
will.
yeah. I've got like a little stand. It's a
Yeah.
very like really basic crap metal stand that just rests my arm.
Yeah, but the problem is you were doing such a good job, and then you saw one of these damage increase things, and you were just about to get it on, and then you spasmed in your shoulder from working for so long, and the repulsor went off, and it just obliterated it.
Obliterate the table, all of the scrap, everything that was on it.
Yeah,
It's just
every time. That's why all the scrap got lost every time you failed, and every time you failed, it was the same thing.
Okay.
God damn it! I should just turn it off. Turn the repulsor off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my main one has 2 pierce, and the other one has 1 pierce, and they both have +2 damage effectively because they both have the attachment and 1 mod that gives it extra damage.
Nice.
Is that am I?
I've also gone and bought a frag grenade pack when I went out to get all this shit, by the
Sure.
way.
Oh.
Cool.
Am I? Is Krusty able to sleep yet?
You can sleep whenever you want. I'll just add it to how long it took.
Okay.
What? It's been 3 days, including 1 sleep, so you could sleep again and make it. Yeah, let's say you slept every night, and it's now a 4th day, and it's midday, and Krusty has just woken up.
Midday.
That's so accurate.
Yep.
Crazy.
Very midday.
Cool.
Right.
You've done all
Is
Is
your
that
there anything
all
work.
the
else I wanna do?
crafting?
Is that it? Are we finally
that-
done? Oh my god.
Any
It's
more
been
for any more?
10 years.
Just looking.
Does Buraban need anything?
No.
Well-
Burra's not with you. I'm just looking at
What
what
about
different
that
ways I
repulsor?
spelled Burra in my notes. He's called Baru here. There's just a whole load of different Twi'leks with a very similar name everywhere.
Maybe, yeah.
I guess I remember reading through this earlier to get my prep done, and it was another different spelling as well. I think I called him
I think it was a
Buru somewhere
vibro
else.
sword, a
His-
magnetic tether.
I've called Nin Nick somewhere as well. Anyway,
Nick.
Nix. No, Nix, not Nick.
Nix.
I thought it was
So
Nick.
how much did we spend
Of your credits,
on the scrap?
only Redox.
Well, I don't know how much you spent. I spent my own
My
credits,
s-
so don't worry about my shit.
My total came out to 2350.
Okay,
Mine was 1500.
that
So it's
fits
about
in
right.
with the scrap. You have about
Yeah.
400 scrap left over from what you did there. Redox, what's happened to your face?
Because I was typing the plus from my numpad, and that's also bound to changing my face.
I didn't. I
Forgot.
hadn't even noticed for a
God.
split second
Forgot
until you
about
said that. Oh my god, amazing!
I don't know. This is just what I look like, Wheat. I don't know what you mean. This is just what I normally look like. It's so weird going back from it because it's like my face doesn't look like that. That's not right.
That's not right.
It actually
Um,
looks so good. It doesn't like change much of the background or anything at all. I don't know how.
It does warp it a bit,
a
yeah.
tiny bit, but
It's good, isn't it?
Great.
I'm a
I love it.
simple
It's my
boomer.
favorite.
Alright.
It's good. It's a good one.
With that, you make your way back. Well, you're already at Nabat. Where have you been doing all this work, by the way? Have you been in the hideout the whole time? I imagine you have. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Yeah.
I assume,
Maybe.
yeah, I assume they've let us
Yeah.
stay there.
Yeah, you've been staying in the rooms that you were in before. Krusty has
I've
been in the
been-
workshop pretty much all that time. Not even
I've been
going
doing
back
the
to
old
I'm
the
gonna
job.
spend 20 more of my credits to
I
just
just-
assume I've been drinking and shit.
Okay. Cool.
I've been doing like the odd bit of work for the local militia and stuff. You know, I fixed the Hoover. I fixed the air
It's gonna take
conditioning in
even
one of the
longer
rooms
now.
where-
Alright,
Oh,
so
no.
okay, so we're on
Well.
day 5 instead. And cool. So
Um,
okay, so as soon as you got back there, you were greeted by Nin. Buro obviously drove you there and escorted you back in as well.
of
Nin
course.
thanks you for what you did. Doesn't give you anything though.
Wow.
But yeah.
I thought we agreed to getting paid for this, but you know.
She said that would be by getting into the organization and fixing your ship. If you want
No,
to be
it's
in the
true.
organization,
It's true.
but fixing your ship, yes.
The fixing ship part was most.
But yeah.
Which I think, what's happened to that? Because I think that was Kabisku's ship.
True.
That
That is a good point.
Oh,
All right.
you know what?
The,
Is there
We didn't think about this. Can they get us a new ship?
is there one more
Well-
mod we could do?
Well,
That just coincidentally is also a Corellian cruiser or whatever it's called.
we'll see what happens with the ship. Emma, what's
well,
this
what
one
if
thing
the
you-
ship's just left behind because
Uh,
he was picked up by his
Just
family?
wanting to
right?
try
It's
and
true, they didn't know.
spend the last scrap to put a Mandalorian chamber on the gun, so that's stun setting.
Yeah, that's
A
absolutely
Mandalorian
fine.
chamber.
That's fine, Verona. You use all the scrap.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything else. That's fine.
Well, do you want to
You
use
can
it for
use-
anything?
You use up 3,000.
Yeah,
of
we
that
didn't need
4,000
that scrap.
That's absolutely
What
fine.
did we
need that?
It could
What
be
are we
useful to
gonna do
keep
with
some
it?
of it
5
for like
days
We can
into
keep it if
future
you want.
arm
We can keep it if you
repairs.
want. That's fine.
5 days into
Or
the
like-
process, Krusty has finally rediscovered his personality.
You know, maybe like next time I fucking lose a limb, you know, we could use some of that scrap.
I'm only joking. I don't think there's actually anything I can make mod-wise. So, oh, I could have actually for my padded armor. I think I can make, but it doesn't matter.
Okay,
What am
it's
I?
rarity
rolling?
5.
So that's a 3. Okay. Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
You got it.
And then I'd want to put the mod on it to cancel its penalty, if it works. Which should be 3 again.
Boom.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Day 6, then. Here we go.
I've been playing like cards with some. I've been playing. Was it Sabak? Is that what they call it? With some of the.
that.
Oh yeah.
Some of the Twi'leks.
Okay.
The
Do you want to
things,
make me a
kinda
roll to see
waiting.
how well you've done?
Yeah. What do I roll?
Cool.
Do I
Yeah,
get some
yeah.
money from it?
This
If I
is-
roll
not-
good, do I get money? If I roll bad, I lose money.
This
Do
is-
not gamble the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's where the ship's gone.
Okay, first of all,
I don't even have the ship.
No, the
roll a
ship.
D100, and that times 10 is
Okay.
how much you gambled.
I don't even have that much.
830. You better fucking win, or you're in big trouble.
I've got 500. I don't feel like I wouldn't gamble more than I have. Doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe you did really well. This is how much you were willing to play. Then, in that case, we'll max you out at 500, but we'll see where it goes.
Okay, sure.
Then make a cool roll against 2 purple.
Okay, I can do a cool roll. I can do a cool roll.
Oh, you do great. Let's say you double your money then to 1,000.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh.
I'm rolling in the money
Not
this campaign.
bad.
This is great.
Can I
Not
play more
bad.
poker?
Yeah, like, can I just keep doing this?
No, I've extended that over the whole period.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's why let it be so high. Okay.
Some of the parts that I got were won through this as well.
Yeah, Verona. Is there, with that in mind, is there anything you'd like to have done in these 6 days?
Ooh. I'm not sure.
Oh,
but
and
there's, like,
Verona,
anything
have
really
you
just
left the hideout at any stage? Were you just hanging out
probably
there?
would have.
I know Krusty hasn't.
Well,
so-
for a couple of days, I was trying
Krusty's
to
not
make
been
sure
seen
Krusty
by
didn't
most
break
people
the
in the
fist.
hideout.
Yeah.
Well, I did ask her to go and get me a Starbucks at one
Okay.
point.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll have headed to
Get
the
it,
town.
Sure.
Starbucks?
In that case, you can
Starbucks.
also make me
Oh my
a
god, it makes so much sense.
hard perception check for 3.
Although we are boycotting that, so maybe not.
3 purple. Perception. Here we go. We're doing a bit of non-linear storytelling right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who knows when this happened?
Doesn't matter.
You succeed.
Oh, you actually seen it.
Verona, your
saw
gaze
something.
is drawn to a tall cloaked figure standing beside one of the entrances to the lower levels of the city. There's a creature which seems to be surveying your position through a pair of electro binoculars. As you watch, he lowers his hands.
That's normal.
And you can see that he is an alien with an elongated green-black snout in place of a mouth. The alien's eyes are hidden behind dark goggles.
Green snout.
So I guess
What kind of
that's-
snout are we talking?
An elongated green-black snout in place of a mouth.
Yeah, but like,
Like a
Is it,
trunk, I guess.
what- yeah.
Let me just Google what this thing is so I know what it looks like. I'm not going to tell you that because you didn't
Yeah.
perceive well enough.
Yeah, but just like describe the snout. I want to see if I can,
Oh.
like me, Redox can know
Okay.
what this is.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
was
even
thinking
seen it.
like
Plugs haven't even seen
seeing
it.
this. Well, I assume we went to town together, so seeing this probably like nudge Plugs and be like, someone seems to have an interest in us.
Oh, I'm not with you. You went on your own to get the thing. I went on my
Oh,
own.
okay,
shopping-
we're
I'm,
separate.
I'm in the casino. You're
I
seeing your own
assumed
shit.
I assumed I went with you on the shopping trip because that's the same time.
So, you
Oh,
know
maybe. We
the
could-
old
we could've
Starbucks.
been.
incense beak masks? What you know how they look, right?
No.
I don't know what they're called.
Oh, like the plague doctor
old
mask.
doctor mask, where it's like that and then a very long.
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
coming
yeah,
off it,
like a
which
plague
curls
doctor
down.
mask.
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Right.
That's what their trunk looks like.
Oh.
Can't think of what that is.
But yeah, Verona.
Okay.
What do you want to do with this knowledge?
Yeah, I guess. Like, do we want to go with we both went into town at the same time, or?
No, I like the idea that this is separate.
Yeah.
Okay, separate.
This is separate, and it's like you notice it on your own walk.
I guess wouldn't really try to act like I noticed then and just keep going.
Okay.
And then after getting back would let the other two know
Okay.
that someone seemed to have an interest.
Do you want to make it seem like you didn't see that person to the person who's watching you?
Yes. I wanted to act like I didn't
Make
see anything.
a. This is a stealth check, but it's not using your cloak because obviously they've already seen you.
Yeah,
Just-
they can
Or maybe
see.
it's deception in that case. You can make it either
Oh, it
stealth
probably
or
would be
deception.
deception.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, probably deception.
I
I
would have
will
guessed.
do deception.
Yeah. Okay. What
What
does I
difficulty?
think deception goes against vigilance, and this is going to be then against 2 purple and a red, I think.
Is that right?
I don't know. Oh, is that what you just rolled against 3 purple?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, 2
I
purple
just
and a red.
confirming it's 2 before red. Okay.
Ah,
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Uh,
Oh. I don't know what to do with that. Either way, nothing happens for now, and I'll think about it.
okay. Oh yeah, and then get the Starbucks. Come back to
Get back.
the.
What's happened to my
Get
music?
back.
We've got some like jolly circus music going on.
Oh, lovely.
It's just titled Mini Boss. Okay, there we
Mini
go, so
Boss.
let's skip that one.
Okay.
I've just had Christmas music this entire
Cool.
time.
Okay, well, you've come back with the
Feels very
Starbucks. You've had a
Christmassy.
great time. Nothing else happens.
Yeah.
All right. On the 6th day of Christmas, honestly, if we'd have made it to 9 days,
My
that would have been great,
Wheaters
because
gave
that's
to
by how many
me.
we missed my birthday. So, it's... So, on this day, Nin approaches you. So, you've had reports... So, she's been talking to you this whole time and saying, there's...
Wait, can
that's my
we,
voice.
before that though, no offense, but surely once Fushba gets home, Fushba, hello? Emma, my brain's,
Fushba?
hello?
Fushba's
Sorry,
here?
I
This
saw
is the
Twitter
surprise
and-
reveal. Fushba's
This is the
family
Fushba's
member.
here.
a new character, new player.
Wait,
New player.
sorry. No, once Verona, aka Emma, gets home, surely Verona would say something, right? Would you not talk to us about it? Okay.
Yeah, I'd tell both of you, like,
I'm assuming that we
Someone
can
was
not
spying
have that
on
conversation before
who had a
before
very
Nin comes up
weird
to us.
face.
An anteater in a plague mask was,
An anteater, yes.
was spying on us,
Hmm.
and obviously we all know the native anteater.
Of course.
Of course,
Hmm.
yeah.
Can I have a think if I recognize it? Like I'm not Kabitsk, but I can make a roll, right?
You've got very little detail, so it'll be hard, but yeah, it's Synology.
I have no idea.
No,
Would
there's a
Crusty
few
know?
that you could narrow it down to, but you don't know. Don't ask me which ones you've narrowed it down to.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to. Which?
Do you have any idea about that, Krusty?
Xenology against 3. Would my only real understanding is the workings of the outer rim. But saying that, would I know that obviously out of game, being a little bit meta, I kind of know that this is an informant or a spy, right?
If you know who
Um,
it is,
yeah, we could infer
you
that
can,
from how they
you
were
can know
acting.
what you want to know.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of know that they were watching.
Yeah, that's
us,
what
which
I would
means
think
they're
is
probably
they're
some
spying
kind
on
of
us,
informant
clearly.
thing.
Like, if
Spy
from
someone.
the information I've given you, you can recognize this person, then you can recognize this person. But otherwise, you can roll for it to see if your character does.
Is it a known Star Wars?
Not necessarily. I'm just.
It's
don't
Billy
think-
Star
don't
Wars.
The
think-
way
from
you
Star
said that
Wars.
was like,
I'm saying
As
that
if
if you're
it's a-
smart enough to know who it is, you know who it is. But
Are
it'd be
we- are
not
we in
saying
the
that you
outer-
should. It would be a very long shot, but
Are we in the outer rim here in Ryloth, right?
you are.
I
But
guess so.
but
Um,
no, I know what you're going to say, and no, it's Synology.
Okay.
But what if it's like a known person? I was thinking that as well. What if it's
Oh,
like
I
a
failed
famous
anyway.
spy?
The famous spy with binoculars.
It's not someone
Like-
you have seen face to face.
No.
Should I have
I
done
don't
a
even
check for that as well? Or is my perception counted as
You
well?
haven't done a check for it yet. Your perception has just
Yeah,
determined how
okay.
hard this is for everyone.
Okay, so it's xenology.
Because you saw badly.
Yeah.
What type of roll would this be?
3 purple, and knowledge Synology.
Ah, okay.
Right at the
I'm
bottom.
not very good at this, but apparently
Oh
I'm
my
very
god!
good at this.
Apparently you are.
Apparently you are.
Jesus.
What? How is there this many? Wow.
That's crazy.
You know that this was a Kubaz.
Ooh,
Googling
spell that?
Kubaz.
Kubaz.
fast.
Not what I thought. Oh, it's one of
Oh.
these. I swear you've told us about a Kubaz because I have the Wikipedia link to that is purple for me.
Mm.
So I've looked this up before.
Well, how
Fuck, is it
good
my
are your
notes?
notes, I wonder?
Yeah, that's the
The first
question.
picture Google shows me looks like one holding electro binoculars. How interesting.
How interesting. Maybe that's in my notes or the document this comes from.
Voyeurs. A lot
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Well, they do have very big eyes.
They're insectoid.
Big, sexy eyes.
All right.
Yes. Psychor or something. I can't read what
Alright.
I've written. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I've got killed by Tweak, Kubaz, and Geonosians hate them. That's my notes.
Interesting.
They were in the text that we've read in the emails.
Yep.
But it's been too long and I can't read what I've written.
Nope.
As is tradition.
As
with
is
my notes.
tradition.
As is tradition.
Okay. Good. Well, there you go.
Can
have-
you?
Yes, we'll
Is
share
it
that.
Cyvor? Is that the person's name? Can
I
you
would
confirm?
pronounce it Seabor, but
Cyvor. Yeah, sure.
C4.
To be fair, those were actually in this Discord, and I pinned them,
they were.
so we could just look at that.
We could.
Uh,
I do like the idea of you using your memory for it now, though. Now that it's been some time.
Well, no, because we obviously wrote them down.
I'm gonna
once we saw
say,
that.
yeah, you can look at it if you want. Yeah, because they were emails anyway. So you would have just sent the copy
Exactly.
to these people anyway. You could just say to Nin, "Can you show us those emails we sent you? I've forgotten what I said."
Yeah, exactly.
That was your voice, by the way.
Droid Technician Cyvor. MH managed to get away with that. Droid Technician Cyvor without causing the whole thing to fall down on our heads. You never know with criffing bugs, with their clades and casts and such. Annoy the one on top and you lose every other link in the chain. Start from scratch. I thought this whole deal was going to blah 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 blah. Where is this race actually mentioned, Kubas? Because I've written it down somehow.
Wasn't C4 a different race?
Or
than
was it because
Geonosian?
we rolled to if we knew about, and then you told us? Is that why I've got it written down? Cyvor was killed by Tweak. That's what I've got written down.
Hmm. So Thweek is someone you know, actually. Well, he should be.
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Threek was the guy that
Something
gave
we've
us
heard
all the
about.
info, didn't he? The Trodarian.
No, that's a Tala.
No.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a Tala. Who's Tweak?
Thweek.
Have we actually met them?
In a way.
Tweak.
Thweek, you may remember, is the pilot of the ship that ambushed you on the way to Ryloth.
Yes.
That's right.
I did. Yes, that's right. Okay. Is it Tweak with an
Right,
H?
I wouldn't know about
Yes.
that.
Okay, I did not write it.
Yeah,
like that,
Verona
but
wasn't
that's
there.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I relay my memory
Yes, your
to the
memory.
group.
Your memory.
Yes, everything that I just remembered. That was all. This all just happened in my head.
Yes, all of it.
Like me talking to myself, like, oh yes, of course, of course.
Yeah,
And that was how I remembered.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like Timo is obviously still keeping an eye on us. And related to these Geonosians and all this other shit we saw in the emails. Which is what they're called, obviously.
Yes.
Spa-
The emails.
Maybe they're S-mails, space mails.
Space mails. Space mails from space whales.
Smails.
rather than Earth males.
Exactly.
What
Which
is
is
an
what the E
Earth?
stands for.
Yeah.
We all know. Yes, I would assume that he's the person
Maybe
spying
they
on
would
you.
be Gmails for galactic mail.
That's right.
That might. Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
I assume the person who was spying on you must have been this. Wait, so do we have confirmation that Thweek is the Kubaz?
No.
Because I've.
You
What do
know
you mean,
that
no?
Thweek is a Kubaz who has been chasing you.
Kubaz.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering.
But you
do we
do
have
not
confirmation
know-
that Thweek is
no.
a Kubaz?
Yes, you know that Thweek is a Kubaz
Okay,
who
thank you.
has
That's
been
all I
chasing
cared
you.
about. You
that
can
does
stop.
not
You
mean
can stop
that
talking.
this Kubaz that is chasing you is necessarily
know if
Thweek.
You can
But
stop
it's a
talking.
reasonable
I'm gonna very
conclusion.
confidently say this Kubaz must
Yeah.
be Thweek.
That's a
So
difficult
I'm very
associate of
confident.
French accent, I'm sure.
So this
Yes,
week caused you a
it's
lot of
very
trouble
different.
then.
Yes, they tried to stop us when we got here in their ship, and so we know they're around here. It would make sense that they're still looking, I guess. We should be careful when going outside. I know we already have barely been going outside, but we should make sure they don't track us. They don't track us back to this hideout. It might be bad for Nin.
I'm surprised it's taken them this
To
long.
be bad.
Yes, this might be.
Yes, it has taken them a while, hasn't it?
I do not think so. I don't think they seem to notice I saw them.
But did you? But they might have been tracking us before. When I went out, they might have seen me, and they might know where we are.
A chance I'm not willing
We-
to take.
Indeed. We should not stay here for too long, and we should inform Nin.
We have to move. I start packing up my things.
Great. Well, as
Yes, this is a good idea.
that happened. Wait, so when did that happen? Verona, what day of the
Just
6th?
just at the end. No, that was just at the
right
end.
on
What?
day 6.
All right, Krusty, what day
That's
did you
when the
want
film
Starbucks?
started.
Yeah, what day did you want a coffee?
What day did you want a coffee? Because that's the day it happened.
No, we're not doing this, because then we're gonna say, oh, some of your mods aren't built. Fuck off, we're not doing that. I'm overruling this as someone who has no power here, that we're not doing that. Fuck you.
Yeah, okay. It was
Yeah.
at the end. It was after
If-
all the work Krusty
If
finally
you
wanted
were
a
to
coffee.
say to Nin that you should leave, that she would say no, okay? So there you go. I'm sure that you would say, blah, blah, blah. You had that conversation. She says, well, you're safe here at least, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway,
But what if
day
they've
fucking
seen...
6.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Day 6.
Welcome to the fucking
Sure, I
plot.
guess we can't have that conversation. Fuck me.
No, what, go
Let's
on,
just
what was
move
it you
on.
wanted to say?
No, I don't give a shit. We're moving on.
Great.
I'm done. I'm done with the conversation now.
Day 6. So throughout the time that you've been in the place, which has been a long time now, there's been talk of work ongoing between particularly Nin and Atala trying to set up something with some contacts of theirs. And on day 6, Nin approaches you to say that she has someone here for you that she would like you to meet. This is Ota.
Is it a Kubas by any chance?
It's not Drake. This is Ota. She introduces you to, as she is accompanied by a rather short and stout-looking Bothan.
Oh.
And with that, she excuses herself from the room, and Ota is to have a conversation with you.
A short and stout-looking bottom. Another
Yes,
burrow
a short,
band.
yes, a short and stout-looking Bothan.
No. Not bottom.
Oh, you said bottom. I see the little fur. Yes, I see the ears now.
Yeah,
Yes,
fortunately,
yes.
Burrow remained in New Mean, so he didn't hear that. But who knows what he's doing there.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Being a short,
everyone
stout
knows.
bottom,
Did you
no
have a
doubt.
tearful goodbye with Burrow at all?
Me?
I didn't.
No, okay, no one
I
did.
haven't. No, I have no emotion. Frankly,
have no
he
emotions.
did more damage to us than he did anyone else.
It's true, honestly, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Guy,
Well, no, he did kind of well at the end, but we didn't notice. None of us saw.
Yeah, the
And none of
damage
us
had already been
believed it.
done.
Guy has also
Yeah.
stayed behind. He was given some credits once the
Damn.
links were set
Guy?
up.
Oh.
Oh no, guy.
I liked him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Andy
now-
was really good.
Yeah,
He
he's
was the
now
best party
defending
member.
The settlement. Yeah, he was the strongest
He's
person
the
you've
best
got.
we had.
Yep. Well, he's doing the honourable thing and defending the settlement.
That's wholesome. I like
we've
that.
reformed
I
him.
appreciate that. That's character development.
Yeah. But yeah, the Bothan
Alright, so,
clears his
who are
throat.
you?
Mm.
Well, Nin has told me a great deal about you, and I have a project underway that
Yes,
would
and
make
not anything
use
about you, so please tell us.
of a group of excuse me.
I'm not gonna let him talk until he tells me who he is.
I'm Ota. I'm a contact of Atala's. That's all that you need to know about me.
We'll be the judge of that, but go on.
I don't think you will. Now then, before he
We
goes
have the
any
power.
further,
We
he
could
pulls
fuck
out-
off and do something else. We don't have to go to this party if you
I would not
I'm talking to
recommend
Wheat
that,
directly.
he
right
says
now.
as he pulls out a
I've just
projector.
upgraded these fucking guns,
Pulls out a
baby.
small holographic projector and turns it on, and you take a look at this, and you see pictures of all of your faces.
Obi-Wan
Kabisk's
Kenobi.
face.
You're my only hope. Oh.
No, you're not saying that, unfortunately. But you may be by the end of it. All of your faces, including Kabisk's, and a picture of your ship, the Centurion Hawk, with text going by in a variety of languages to say, wanted 50,000 credits reward. If you have information, contact Timo in Moss Shooter, Tatooine.
50,000 for all of us together now.
Their picture of me as well.
I thought it was just 1,000 each. Oh no, it's 5,000 for us and 10,000 for Kubisk. That's what I've got written down.
Yep, well,
Has
it's
it gone up?
Yep.
So how does it work? 15,000 for everyone. Like, do they need us together? Because we could just like Kubisk isn't even with us anymore, so who cares? Like, no one's gonna get the money if they.
Well, they don't know that. They don't know that Kubisk has been
that's
kidnapped
the point.
by
I don't
severe
care
armed
anymore.
forces. It's for any of you at this point.
Okay, so each of us
am I
gets,
in
okay,
the
I'm
list
adding it
now
to my
as well?
list because that honestly, that's this is tempting.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Turn yourself in?
No, not myself.
If you turn yourself in and get the money, and then do a jailbreak.
Verona, you
Yeah,
are...
to be fair, it wasn't that hard to get out last time for you guys.
Yeah, Verona, surprisingly to you, you are also on this.
Yeah, it's as if someone's been spying on you for the last 6
Yeah,
days.
the
That's crazy.
picture of me is literally from like the Starbucks run the other day.
It's actually a picture of you from New Mean, but...
Oh,
They had cameras.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it from the mine or from literally
From the
in
mine,
New
yeah,
Mean?
not the little settlement.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like it was
Alright.
taken from a
Yes,
height.
we are wanted. So what?
Well, if
we
the
already know
situation
this.
continues, you could have very dangerous people hunting you. People like
We already
Bosk,
do.
or even the Mandalorian.
Bosk is dead. No, Trex is dead.
Do you
Is
remember
Bosk dead
anyone
yet?
that you meet?
Who are you again?
No. No.
You
The
haven't met
Mandalorian,
No,
Bosk.
she
he's
doesn't.
that TV show actor.
Yeah, but see, Bosk and Trex, they're like. I'm a racist, you see. They're the same thing.
Oh, I see.
That's crazy coming from a.
From
I
a
forget what they're
Rhodian.
called.
Go,
Yeah.
where are you going with that one,
Herodian.
Krusty?
Maybe I should keep this onto myself.
That's
From
crazy
a
coming
slur.
from a green skin. Ugh. Great.
When does Bosk die?
I quite like my privacy, and clearly, I'm not going to have that if we continue down this path. So we're going to have to put a pin in this bounty somehow.
Yes, well, I have a proposition. The
Mm.
job I have for mind
Go on.
in mind for you will bring you into contact with those who are currently engaged in a deal with Timo. If you negotiate well with them, they could provide you with an opportunity to strike at the Hutt from the heart of his own palace. I won't lie, there is some risk to this plan, but I think
shit.
you will have a better chance at this than you will with the bounty hunters that are inevitably going to come your way.
Every plan has some sort of risk.
From my
It's about
own
managing,
view,
preparing.
I, of course, will also see that you're rewarded for either killing or compromising Timo the Hutt. He should have the credits on hand to pay his hunters, and I will make sure any such money passes its way
Yes.
to you instead.
I believe the Empire has a bounty out on him as well, surely.
The Empire on the Hutts, they don't get too involved in this, well,
Yes,
they
but
would
if
say
someone would
backwater plans.
be to take out a crime boss like Timo, the Empire should be interested, surely.
The Empire has much stake in the status quo of the Outer Rim worlds. Disrupting that is not, but to my knowledge at least, in their plans. And besides, do you want to be having your friend near the Empire? Nodding towards Verona.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, that would not be good.
Exactly.
What do you know about Verona?
Why is that? Yeah, why
Yes.
is that not good?
Go on.
Oh,
How do you know anything about Verona like that?
have you not been sharing your
I
past
think
with your
she-
friends?
Yeah, I think Verona would just glare at him. Like,
Well, there's many reasons one could have angered the Empire. So, yeah.
I turned to look at Verona, like, is there anything you'd like to share with us? We might have some bounties on us, but...
You part of the rebel attack I heard about.
Did
Brought
you
down
blow
the
up the
Empire
Death
from
Star?
within. Yeah. Did you shoot Womp Rats back home?
Yes, they thought it was Luke, but it was actually me. Who blew up the Death Star.
Were you the one? That's why you're out here, isn't it? You were looking for some power converters from Tushy Station. This is the wrong planet.
No, I'm not a part of the rebels that you've heard of, but
Ah. Must have mistaken Gary's Cave for Beggar's Canyon.
there are certain things that I am akin to that the Empire would be very keen to know about.
Not just the Empire, actually, now that you mention it.
I would be very interested as well, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, anyway. As for my
We can
plan,
talk about this later. Yes.
I
Yes.
have been invited to a private function to be headed by a Geonosian Duke by the name of Duke Piddock. Of course, I am not expected to turn up myself,
Bing,
but
bing, bing. I
the Duke
recognize
will
that
be
name.
expecting a few guests to appear as my representatives for my interests. This Duke recently planned to do some deals with Timo and then changed his mind. As it
Yes,
happens,
I-
this Duke also has a rival by the name of Duke Dimmock. He is due to deliver some goods to Timo in a few days, but if Dimmock knew what made Piddock change his mind, he might agree to help us. So, where I will be sending you, first you are to attend Duke Piddock's party. You are to gather information there about the actions of Timo that could be impacting upon, well, that would have forced Duke Piddock's hand in having certain moral scruples about continuing to work with him. Providing that what you can find there, and maybe from knowledge that you have found elsewhere, you would then be able to present this to Duke Dimmock, and have him then work with you to go against Timo.
It is an interesting plan, yes. Tell me more about this party. What exactly is happening there?
Basically,
Where is
some Geonosians are fed up with the Empire choking off their trade. You may know that black market trade is not common among
Yes, I
Geonosians.
hear the Empire is planning on doing some terrible things to them,
Yeah.
which has luckily
Some
not
very
happened in
terrible
this
I
universe,
hadn't heard about that
in
yet.
this canon. Of course.
I feel like I heard something about that long time ago now, but it never seemed to come to pass. But yes, but the Empire did stagnate Geonosis' trade.
Size?
No, who? Sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, Geognosai. No, it's the planet I'm talking about.
No, it's the planet.
Oh.
Yes, Geognosis I think is the correct phrase. The Geognosis'
Yes.
trade. No, that would be the Geonosians' trade. Geognosis can't trade effectively.
Whatever,
with
I
the
get
rest
what
of
you
the
mean.
galaxy
Move on.
because the Empire is
You
choking them.
understand, yes.
This has led to certain more rebellious dukes reaching out to the black market, and given its proximity to Tatooine, the Hutt cartel in particular. Piddock, Dimmock are some leading the way for that. But this party will be about making contacts necessary to do that business. I should make it abundantly clear. The people attending this party, none of them will reveal to you their true motives for being there. I would suggest that you also have a valid cover story to go there with, as talk about the black market would not be welcome there. Explicitly.
Well,
at least.
surely there's a cover story for the party itself then.
Everyone will have their own story. Duke Piddock in particular is a weapons trader, I should say. And so he will be hosting this party as just an invitation for some like-minded people to come and deal with some of his weapons, not being in anything involved in the black market. Things that come from this later, as to him forming a more substantial arms deal, perhaps. That is
Well,
not
fortunately.
necessarily what the party is about, and certainly no one would tell you that's what they're there for.
Well, fortunately, I'm very interested in Geonosian engineering. And I have some
Yes.
knowledge of it prior. So I'm sure there's much for me to learn. There's definitely people
Yes,
I
we could
discuss with.
definitely pretend Krusty is some kind of weapons merchant, weapons manufacturer interested in their craft. We can be his bodyguards. This could be a good reason to go.
I could streamline Geonosian workflow, the likes of which they could never dream of.
Exactly.
I think that would be a very
Just don't do
welcome
it
thing
until
for
we
you to
have a deal.
That sounds like a good cover.
I will blow
bodyguards
that
be
Duke's
allowed
skirt
in
up.
the party?
Yes, are we on the list? I'm sure this is a very
I am on the
Private
list.
party,
You need
very-
me only say that you are my representatives.
well,
Perfect.
wonderful. Why are you on the list? You are a weapons manufacturer?
As I've said, I've been working with Atala to set this up for quite some time. Details beyond that are not for you to know.
Curious. Atal is still here, is he not, or has he left?
Atala left during the week. He had some business to attend to of his own, far more important than matters here, I'm sure.
Yes. Alright. When is the party?
In a matter of days. It is to take place, well, in 2 days' time from now. Plenty of time for you to make the trip to Geognosis.
Well, let's get it going. Time is of the essence.
Yes. Shall we get going? What if we talk to Nim
suppose
about
so.
switching our vehicle, maybe? Or giving it a paint job, so that we're less suspicious.
The scanners can't detect it with new paint.
And also so that Ghost's dad doesn't recognize that it's his ship.
Can we get new ID tags for our ship, please?
Yes,
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 we
that's
get
what
a new
I'm saying.
license plate for the ship.
I'm sure this is a common thing that they're doing over here, right?
Yeah, you could probably get them like like you can't make the ship mechanically different. Obviously, you could repaint it and potentially
No.
try and get its ID changed though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm asking if we
That'd be
could do
good.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nin's voice.
Okay.
What was she? She was vaguely northern and female. That's a good description.
Isn't that? But I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's
so
like.
Misty.
Everyone here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that's like half of the Twi'leks.
Yeah, that is pretty. Like I said, they're from the north. They all formed a nice group.
They are
together.
from the north. Yeah.
Yeah, they spent all their
Sure.
time watching sports, learning common.
Surely the outer rim is like the one place that isn't the north. If you're thinking of the galaxy as
No,
a
no,
flat,
no.
as a disc.
Depends.
Because
how-
the north is like the center, whereas
I would argue that the outer rim is more. It's more likely that they'd be like that.
Yeah, I think
because-
we could get your plates changed. You could get the ID reset.
yes, okay. Well, that would be wonderful, Nin. Thank you very much.
We'll get some work
You've
going
been
on
a
that.
wonderful host for us. We very
What
much
would,
appreciate.
what would you like the name changed to?
Oh fuck.
That's a good question.
Can we get into the thesaurus again?
You were the
Go
Millennium
on.
Falcon, now you're the Centurion Hawk, so you're going to be the Decade what?
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, just get a list of birds.
What about Gershwin's Fifth Symphony?
It would
Sure.
really throw
Like
them
you
off
know
that.
what? Sure. Yeah. No.
Alright, let me just do a
They'll
find and
never
replace
expect
again. Centurion Hawk. Did I spell
Yeah,
it
go
wrong?
on.
Oh yeah, I must have spelled it wrong. Centurion Hawk. Let's see, 28 matches. What was that? Sorry, Jamal.
Gershwin's Fifth Symphony.
How do I spell that?
Gershwin, I think.
Okay.
D.
D.
Fifth, 5.
Yeah,
D8.
okay, I can do the fifth. I can do the rest of it.
Symphony,
5.
Symphony.
Symphony. There you go. Gershwin's
Correct.
Fifth Symphony. Replace all. Done. Great job, team.
Excellent.
Okay. Back to where I was in the notes. Because that took me all over the place. Okay. Yeah. It takes a few hours for your ship to be renamed. But it's done. With that, you can board Gershwin's Fifth Symphony and head to Geognosis. If you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
A screen
Yeah.
flashes up that says, if you leave now, you may not be able to return here. This will set events in motion.
Is there anyone else you want to talk about?
Are you prepared for Act 2?
Yeah. Any areas you want to explore still?
Press no. We want to go back to Gary's cave.
No. Yeah, we forgot some loot there.
Yeah.
You did.
No. No, I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
There's nothing else here. Okay. With that, you board the Gershwin's Fifth Symphony. It feels exactly as it was before. You look upon Ryloth again.
Do we have
as
to
you
make
are
a
ready
roll?
to go.
Do we have to make a pilot roll?
Yes, you do.
Wait.
Let's
On the way.
go.
On the way to this.
Is it planetary or space?
I think that's the type of vehicle, so space.
No, it's
so-
not. It depends on where I'm flying, right?
And how.
No,
you're
no. I
flying.
think it's the. Yeah, I think like speeder would be.
Yeah.
I think
oh, yeah,
spaceships
that
are-
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, because you're
Uh,
taking off a spaceship.
Against what is it?
Yeah.
Is it 2 purples?
Yes. To be honest, it should
I was
be
gonna
one.
say-
Like, you shouldn't even have to roll.
I crashed the ship. We die.
Oh no.
There's a little
Oh my God.
shake on the ship. Actually, this is what it's failure. No, you go to press the on button and nothing happens.
They
On the
forgot
way to the
charge it.
starport, by the way, did we?
Yeah, did
I
we see
imagine
any?
probably keep an eye out for our friend.
Yeah, you can make another hard perception check each if you
The
want.
Kubans.
Hmm. Oh, I've got really good
Hard. That's
perception.
3, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Verona,
Oh.
have you been paying attention to this person?
as the only one
Clearly
that
not.
knows what they actually look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Perception check?
Yeah.
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 Hard
Hard?
perception again, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
someone
barely.
you can actually
Yes.
see.
Ah. Yeah, you see them again.
Can we like pretend we're going somewhere else and then sneak off into our ship?
Okay, yeah. How do you want to do that?
Like
I
go
guess
like the wrong way and then turn back.
I'll
really
see.
quickly.
Yeah, I guess I'll see them and I'll
Do
I'll
you
notion
tell
to
us?
the other two.
Yeah.
And I'll like slightly gesture and be like, "Are we close enough they can hear us? Or are they like pretty far away watching?"
They've got
They
binoculars. I
can't hear
assume
you.
not.
And there's
Do
a
the,
decent
yeah, do the binoculars
population
have like
here that would make-
microphones? Or-
Yeah, there's a decent population here
How
as
does
well,
that
so it
work?
would make hearing a conversation very difficult.
Okay. It's like they're watching us again.
Hmm.
We probably should
Let's
not
see if we can lose
go
their-
directly to the ship.
Yes, let's see if we can lose their vision and then go to the ship. Just like, I don't know, walk through some small alleyways or some shit, right? To like, so that they try to track us and then we go through
Yeah.
Okay.
some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
feel,
go
I feel
out
like
onto the high
I feel
street.
like we just confront them.
Do we want to? Well, I mean, we could do that. I feel like we don't have time. What if something happens? We need to get leaving so we get to the party.
Yeah, I just want to jam. I mean, actually, I kind of want to just drag them with us. Put
You
them in
want
the
to
brig. We've got a brig on the
Capture
ship.
them and take them with us.
Yeah, they've probably got a load of information, and then
Is
they
it,
can
was
stay
it
in the
two
ship and
people,
roll.
did you say?
Oh,
or was
yeah,
it one?
It's just one.
Just
It's
one.
just one. Your ship
We
has
could
a
probably
brig.
take them.
Have you
We've
used
got
that
them.
before?
Stun.
Yes. What's the situation like with the law enforcement here? Can we just start blasting in the streets?
What week?
I mean, it probably wouldn't be a great idea.
Here is an idea. We
Well,
could
we'll lead them
split
into
up.
an alley first.
Yes, have someone. Hopefully, we can get them to follow someone, and then the other two can jump them.
Well, I was thinking if we can sneak up, well, they're probably very vigilant, to be honest.
Yes, they're
kind
going
of their
to
job.
clearly see if we all.
Yes,
go for
but
them.
if we
But
split
if
up,
they're
they
following
can't.
one,
There's only one of
we
us.
might-
They
the
cannot
others
walk.
might
They
be
cannot
lead.
track all of us.
That's true.
Exactly.
And
If they
and
can
then we
track
could-
me, you two can both jump in from a close range, and beat the
Yes.
shit out of them.
I
can
mean, I
shoot
want
at them.
to get close enough to whisper in their ear and coerce them to come with us quietly.
Exactly.
I see.
We can do that.
This is an
Okay,
interesting point.
so we'll go into an alley, and then
Yeah.
we'll split up as soon as we can, try out of their vision. And then
Yeah.
I'll stay
So
more
you're gonna be the more
visible.
obvious one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will need what was it? Stealth checks against 2 purple and a red from the people who are stealthing.
So not me. Okay.
So
Well then.
And you're
well, they
probably
need
going
to do
make me a
perception checks to see me.
Sorry?
Well, they need to
Yep.
do perception checks to notice me.
That's what this is.
How does this work?
So this
Okay,
is your
'cause,
stealth against his perception.
Right.
rolls.
We put the mod on my shadow skin, but it says specifically that it adds 2 setback dice to perception checks to find the wearer.
You're already
So
found.
okay, so it wouldn't apply here.
Well,
This
not
is
if
you.
not if we go into an alley that's slightly out of vision.
This is you trying to slip
Yeah.
away, not you trying.
Oh, okay. I see.
Not him trying to find you.
Okay. What did I need to do? Deception against what?
I think I had one of these before, didn't I? I think that was 2 purple and a red as well.
Okay, I'm
So
pretty
stealth-
shit. Fuck me.
What's the stealth against?
2 purple and
I
a red.
only rolled advantage.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Okay.
We all failed.
I do get a
this-
+1 advantage, so it's just a fail, but
Yeah, you do this very interesting plan. As soon as you start to execute it, though, Thweek has disappeared from sight. Did I say Thweek?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
I see.
wow!
How
It's as if we
interesting.
already knew that was who it was.
Yeah.
Wow,
Sorry, I
crazy.
see it as well.
Shit.
It's as if that was
Okay.
very obviously hinted at.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think when we realise we've lost Thweek, I would suggest.
Is that how
we
you
get on the
see
ship.
that? Oh, I say when you say lost, you mean you've lost sight of Thweek, not that you've lost him. Like,
Oh. No.
that's how you perceive what's just happened. Like,
Yeah.
Right. I
oh, is that your
think we
deception
keep
roll?
splitting up.
Do we search or do we head back to the ship and just get out
We
of here
could
while
try
we can?
to search for him. Perhaps one of us will get lucky and get the drop.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We can take the fight if it's 3 against 1, but I'm not. Who knows how tough this guy is?
Well, he's being a coward. He's a coward. He hides in the shadows.
Yes.
He's a
Yes,
messenger
but we
of
do not.
anything.
He has the advantage. He can see us, and we cannot see him. He will see us coming. If he's anything as I expect him to be, we will not be able to get to him.
Always outnumbered, never outgunned. That's
Yes.
always been my motto.
And his as well, it seems.
My fist is bigger than his.
This is true. If you can get to him.
This is
I
the-
say we
well, this is
we
the
split up. He cannot possibly follow all 3 of us.
Yes.
And we keep looking, and if we find him, we can. Do you two have comlinks?
I
I think we
do.
all do now.
Okay. We can communicate on a wider area, and if any of us see him, we can close in on him.
I was thinking.
Yes, what is the code word for if we see him?
You fucking say it on the comlink. He won't hear you. What do you say? We give it one shot and then we go?
A quick check wouldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Why
if
not?
you want to try and find him again. Oh, has my voice gone different? I sounded different then. If you want to try and find him again,
Sound fine.
it's another perception check. Same roll.
Yeah.
3 purple.
We're all split up though, so like he won't be able to see all three of us at the same time.
Yes, if one of us sees him, he shouldn't be able to see all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it a 3 purple?
Yeah. Okay.
Perception.
Why did you have a boost on that? It didn't do anything, but it's fine.
I get a boost.
Oh,
for
I just
perception
realized I
and
never
vigilance.
used that boost
Oh.
that
Checks 'cause of
I
my protective
that
earpiece.
Hulk made for
yes,
me.
of course. Okay. Yeah. Emma and Jamoki, you see Tweak. He has moved quite a long distance in the amount of time that you couldn't see him for, and remains
Right?
quite a long way from you, and now at a higher level in the structure than he was before, looking down at you.
Does he seem to still notice both of us? Or is he trying to look for us again?
His telescope is immaculately focused on all of you. Not at
That
the
doesn't
same
make any
time,
sense.
Not at the same
though.
time, but he seems to have incredibly good tracking abilities and knows where you are.
Bullshit.
And as you analyze his position, you see that he has moved perfectly to try and stay as far away from all of you as each other in terms of where you'd need to scale through the structure.
Hmm.
Slippery one.
How many ways do we think he can go from that structure?
A lot, if you want an actual answer to that. Ryloth is a massive construct of tunnels everywhere, basically.
Okay.
Envisage like corridors, almost in a grid-like system, everywhere, going throughout the entire spires and underground of Ryloth.
Well, if one of us continues tracking him, then the other two can split up in a way that he can't see us anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I am very I'm too obvious. I feel like I wasn't built for being stealthy. It's never been necessary. So I will just keep walking towards him like
Okay, you keep
like
tracking
Mike
him.
Myers in Halloween.
Tell us
I
which
just-
way he's going.
Yeah.
You're just walking towards him
Walking,
slowly.
yeah.
Sure.
I like
I'm
that.
pretty sure
Okay,
you'll have to
sure.
go upper level or something
Yeah.
as well.
That's fine.
Well,
Yeah. Well, we have to
do
go
these
up to
buildings,
get to our ship anyway.
like
so it makes
connect
sense.
to each other? Like, could we go through another building to get up a level and then like walk over?
Yeah. So the way I see it,
Yeah, I feel like it's not. If it's really like a lot of tunnels, how the fuck is he looking at us?
so right now you've come
Surely
out of
there's
the
way
base.
to just be.
So I envisaged that you were heading to the spaceport, and you didn't start doing this until you started getting towards your ship. So I see you as being kind of near to your ship. So you're in like a big spaceporty area, which is an open area almost carved into a cliff. And he has gone up,
Right.
and along this cliff, basically, imagine a wall of rock with various levels to it. And he's gone. When you arrived, he was just in one of the when you first saw him, he was in a ground floor tunnel looking towards you. When you started doing your fancy moves, he moved up to a level above that, and is now scouting from up there. And your moves
Okay,
took
well,
you in and
yeah,
out of the
okay.
tunnel, basically, is what I see as what's happened.
I would like to go into the like corridor system so that he can't just look at us.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can do that.
Like
yeah.
we're all in
Go into the
multiple
corridor system.
alleys, so he has to follow us.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the
Yeah,
plan.
and then Krusty's still like trying to directly track him
Yeah.
to keep
Yeah,
him.
sure.
I purposefully don't.
Okay,
So
hide.
okay, sure. But if you're in a tunnel, it is impossible for you to see him as well.
Yeah.
Yes, we
yes.
cannot see him.
Well,
We're
yeah,
relying
but
on
that's why
Krusty to tell
Krusty's
us
not
where
doing
he's
it, the two
going
of
so
us
we can
are.
intercept.
Sure, but you made perception rolls, so I presumed you were trying to actively find him, which meant you would have to be somewhere that you could see him. Okay, but fine. Anyway,
And
you've gone in tunnels. You can't
I
see
was
him, he can't see
thinking-
you.
What I was thinking is if I could try and use foresight to like see if I can peer into the future of like maybe information Krusty's gonna give me ahead of time, so I can like prematurely try to intercept where Krusty says he's going.
I don't think that your foresight ability accounts for paradoxes. So
Yeah, that feels.
Well, it can tell me
That's a bit of a
things that aren't gonna
bootstrap right
happen.
there. It's true.
How is it worded?
I guess-
I have pretty much no doubt that it does not include this as being a thing that it can do.
The only thing I could think of it is that I would tell you what I'm going to do, and then Emma's foresight would be based off of what I'm saying I would do now.
It would have to be
And-
based.
Yeah,
if
it
that
would
was
just
what
make
you
Emma
truly
go there
did, then yes.
faster.
Yes,
Or at least
and then
if
it would,
that is what
and
you
then,
truly intended to do, then yes.
exactly, and then it would, and then the Kubaz's reaction to what I'm going to do would be the foresight that Emma gets, right?
Yes.
That
But
could
that
make
wouldn't
sense, yeah.
necessarily. But depending on what happens with my rolls, that might change, right?
Not necessarily. Depending on, because if you do something that doesn't warrant a roll, then no.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
the problem is with foresight that Emma has to
Yeah.
know how far into the future she wants to see,
Mhm.
and to a precise degree, and where exactly she wants to see. The thing about where exactly is I'm not sure of the range on that. Like, does it extend to things that she hasn't seen? Like, if she says,
Well,
I just want to look at where Dweek is standing now in, say, 30
No.
seconds' time.
but my idea was, well, no, it's the foresight's like from my perspective, I think.
Right.
But the idea was I would be prospecting, hearing what Krusty is telling me he's doing in
Mhm.
that future point.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
I
I'm,
see.
the foresight is just to listen into what Krusty
Right.
is telling
what
me is
Krusty is
happening at
telling
that
you
point.
what Dweek is doing. I see. Okay.
Yes. So then I know what Tweak's going. So then if Krusty was perceiving well,
Sure.
I know
okay,
what Tweak's
so
gonna do
I
like
see.
a few
So-
minutes ahead of time.
sure,
Or
So
something.
there's every chance I fail my perception, and the info you get is me going, I don't know where he's gone.
Yeah, but the risk here is
Right.
if you failed this
Yeah.
roll, then you my foresight would be seeing false information, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't get any help.
In
really,
that case,
if it fails.
so Krusty, what you're going to do to begin with,
Mhm.
or shall no, we'll make the foresight roll now. Why not? Just roll the force dice and see what you get.
You could spend
Mm-mm.
it for the double black.
Ooh. How much into the fucking dark side
I mean,
are
I'm
you?
nowhere near the dark side.
Nowhere near
yet.
the threshold,
at-
we should say. But
Well, yes.
Mm.
I'm at -4 right now. The threshold is -25.
Oh.
2 points though does give me a very clear image of whatever I'm trying to look for.
yeah, but that's not necessarily.
But
You're just trying to hear Krusty's voice. So
yeah, I'm just trying to hear Krusty's voice. I think we could spin it. This could be fun.
okay. Krusty,
Let's go for it.
Mhm.
what do you do?
So I would keep walking towards their location.
Mhm.
Taking the most direct and obvious route. The way I'm sort of envisioning it is I'm walking through the open, like,
Yeah,
the Kubaz is
so
looking-
you're in the
Tweak's
open
looking
area
down.
right now, and he's looking
Yeah,
down at you.
and I'm just walking through the crowd, looking directly up at him. Like I want him to know I'm coming to that location, right?
That you're hunting.
I'm not losing like eye contact with him.
You
just
would
walking.
have to get.
I
his
imagine
level
when I
above.
get exactly. I imagine I get to like the stairs below or an elevator of some sort
Okay.
to take me up.
Okay. So what happens is about 4 steps after you start walking towards him while staring at him very intently, he
He
ducks
moves, I
behind the
imagine.
ridge and disappears.
Excellent.
There is literally no perception check to make because you cannot physically see him.
I can't see him, but if I can't see him, that also means he can't see us.
Quick, we
So-
run back the other way.
So now,
run.
yeah. So now, exactly. So now, what I would do is I would go to say. So obviously, I'm just guessing how this structure is built. To get up floors, like I say, I assume there's like a staircase, like sort of off to one side maybe, and then there's an elevator door at the bottom to
stairs.
scale levels.
Yeah.
I would go to the elevator, and I would go to the very top of the structure. I would go to the elevator and plan to go up. And while I'm in this elevator,
I'm seeing something massive, by the way, here. So it's like 200 floors, I would say. We've got in a literal cliff.
and how far up would we say the Kubaz was?
Like literally the first floor.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant it was like halfway up this
Okay.
massive structure.
No,
looking
if it
down
was that
with,
high,
like,
you
a
wouldn't say
So,
that.
so where? Because we're at the.
Okay.
We're outside
Yeah,
of
I
it,
guess.
right?
You're outside of the structure, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
I
go
guess
up
my
to like the.
vote.
I would go up to like the.
Well,
8th
yeah, we
floor
kind of
then.
we went into the wall, but whatever.
Okay, with that information, then I would go up to like the 8th floor.
Mhm.
Right, I'd go a significant number of floors above him, with the intent that I can. I assume that we have surveillance on these elevators. Would you say?
Oh. You want to like hack into the security system?
Yes.
You don't, but there
Ooh.
would be that somewhere. You probably wouldn't be able to access it where you are.
I wouldn't be
Well,
able to
actually,
access
maybe,
the. Okay.
It's Star Wars. They always
Yeah,
have
of
like
course
some
it's
kind
Star
of
Wars.
weird
Yeah,
access
you've got
port
your
everywhere.
You've got your tech.
You just
Yeah.
open a random
You
panel
can get your
and hack in.
R2D2 finger out and just
Yeah.
Yeah, you can finger a control
Yeah.
panel and pull something out of it, I'm sure.
I do have an
Yeah.
implanted cyberjack.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Okay.
so yeah, that would be my plan, is to go in there, and during my like lift ride,
You're just hacking into the
yeah,
security.
I would try and like gain control of some sort of surveillance around, even if it's just the elevator surveillance, so that I could see if Thweek goes into an elevator, maybe I could get
There
a
might be
scan
other
on
cameras
what
besides
floors.
the elevators too.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know, but I'm just letting Wheats
Yeah.
decide how much access I have, because kind of strong.
You can see
what I'm
live
doing.
feeds of the elevator shaft that you connect to,
Yes,
and any
So
floor
that-
along it.
that's perfect.
Okay.
So I would look at the elevator shaft, obviously the live feed of the first floor, and then what I see is what I would report back to Verona. As
Okay. Right.
their
So you're
foresight.
looking. Okay. So you're specifically looking at the first floor elevator feed.
Yes.
When you get there, I'm trying to think of timeline here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I would probably check like first floor, and then second floor, third
the
floor.
cameras- in the elevator, or are they like outside looking at the elevator?
So they can see both the
Or they're
elevator
both.
and so I'm imagining a camera opposite the elevator and off to the side that's looking at the
Yes.
elevator entrance. But
Right.
also because
Yes.
elevators tend to be near stairs, you can see the stair entrance and exit.
You can see
as
the
well.
stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
So you can see the elevator and stairs of each floor.
whatever.
To the camera.
So you can make me a. So this isn't a success failure roll. This is going to be a kind of measuring roll. I want it to be against
Mhm.
5 purples, and I just want to see how it goes.
Okay.
Perception check.
Perception. Oh God.
Well,
There's a lot of people here.
Well then.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people using these stairs.
I have no idea where he went.
Getting lost in the
Where do you
crowd. Yeah. Just getting lost in the crowd.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, that's what you get for your
Great.
foresight, I guess.
all I
what
get
I'm
is
gonna
that you
do.
can't find him.
Yeah. But this is what I'm going to do regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, you do that anyway. But Emma, you got a message in your foresight that said, "I can't find him."
There's too many people on the stairs and
Yeah.
in the hallways. There's
Yeah.
too many people. I
All
can't
Krusty can
pinpoint
say
it.
is he moved. I don't know where he went.
Trying to think like if we could like disrupt the flow of people, try and like bottleneck the stairs and stuff. Because in my foresight you didn't see him, but if we can change that now, maybe you'll have a better chance of seeing him by like clogging up the staircase or something.
Oh, that's actually a smart idea. You can just just shoot a blaster. off in the middle of the...
Oh boy.
You can just get
tell
arrested
plugs
right
to
now.
like.
Oh yeah, get
I
me
think it's
arrested,
just the
that's
plugs.
better.
Yeah, like cause
Yeah.
cause like a disturbance or something. Get
Yeah,
the
'cause
people blocked
If the
up on
problem is there's
staircases
too many
and-
people and it's too busy, then that's the factor we need to kind of change, right?
Okay, I
I guess that's another way to do it. Yes, to scare people to clear it up.
I have an idea. I go screaming. As soon as I hear that, I scream, and I'm like worried, and I'm like, oh, please, someone. And I go and I say, that Koopas, he stole all my money.
Wait,
Where is he?
Where are you when you say this?
Just like around the staircase.
Okay, how did you get there?
Like around.
though?
Well, I walked, didn't I?
Yeah.
The thing, okay,
but,
I'm
like-
gonna recap what's happened, what I think has happened.
Okay.
We were at the entrance. We split up. Okay.
Yeah.
Krusty was walking slowly, looking at the guy. Me and Verona ran in faster,
Mhm.
and are in the tunnel somewhere. And then so we get to the stairs, and Verona's like, well, Krusty's like, I don't know where he is. Verona's like, make a distraction, and then I do
Well,
that.
Krusty hasn't done that.
Around
So,
the stairs.
okay, so what I'm seeing as what's happened is that you and Verona didn't walk towards Thweek to enter the tunnels. You went either away
No.
or to a perpendicular.
Yeah, we split
Yeah.
up.
We
Yeah.
went through side tunnels.
Yeah, either
so
away
we lost
or
that.
directly perpendicular. It was only when you got there, almost immediately afterwards, Krusty started walking towards him. And when Krusty started doing that, he moved. So I don't think there's any way you can be at the stairs while Krusty is also there. Unless you could have run round, but Krusty then
Yeah,
would have
at
walked
this
to
point,
the thing, and you could potentially
Krusty-
get there first, but Krusty won't be using the thing. So you could get there first and potentially clear the stairs.
Yeah. At this point,
But
Krusty hasn't
by that
hacked the
point, Thweek has
security
already
yet.
moved.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't be able to point at him.
Yeah, but I don't want to point. I don't care that. I don't want to see him. I just want to say that Kubaz so
That
that
Kubaz, okay.
other people can look at him.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
I just want to make a scene,
Sure.
basically.
Yeah, you can
Exactly.
make a
And then
scene.
also,
But what I'm saying is that when
at
you
the
say
same
that
time, make
Kubaz-
other people.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but,
Yeah.
but it's
So-
because
so
I'm an
Krusty-
actor.
Yes, I know.
Because
but
I'm an actor.
I'm just saying, when you say that Kubaz, people aren't going to take it necessarily to mean Thweek.
Right.
And
Are there many Kubaz around here?
There aren't many, but there's some.
Okay,
Like I
well,
said,
that's the
it's
sacrifice
fairly
I'm
well
willing to
populated.
make.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The general idea here, I think, is Krusty's going to go use security. That hasn't happened yet because of the foresight. And we're hoping
I
by
can also scream.
getting you to make
Well-
a scene, it's going to change the future in some way, or Krusty might actually see it when we get to that point.
The alternative I can do is that Kuba's a fucking perv. He's got a handheld binoculars. He's been looking into my window.
Peeping Tom, peeping Tom.
Okay.
That might specify which Kubas. The one with the binoculars.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
So this is not only a very large crowd, it's also a very large crowd that you're trying to get to listen to you. It's one that doesn't particularly want to listen to you. This is a daunting with a setback. So 4
Jesus.
purple, 1 black.
Fuck me.
And you can
Is it a
choose
deception?
which of
Oh,
your
gosh.
things you're trying to use out of deception, charm, or whatever else does that thing. Negotiation, I suppose. Although, no, not
And
negotiation.
it's got a setback.
Yeah.
Well,
So 4 purple and a black die.
luckily, I have convincing demeanor, which means I can remove a rank of a setback from a deception. But
Great.
is that worth it? Because Deception's one die less than Charm, but it's also an upgraded die. Oh, Charm is just like straight up better though.
Hmm.
Is it?
Is one green die better than like one green
Yes,
die
I think
versus a
so.
black die? Is that better than
Yes.
removing the black die? And that's the question.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna charm people.
Greens are better than blacks.
Against how many? What is it? Fucking
sorry,
5 million.
If the question is green and black versus neither, then
Yes.
I think it's about even, to be honest. Because
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But
I think
Yeah.
greens are slightly better than black dice.
yeah, but it's
I
the
would
ratio
I'd say
though.
so, yeah.
Greens are slightly better.
Yeah,
but
it's because
the
black
impact of
are-
black on green. Would that negate having neither? Is the question.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? I'm doing charm. Okay. What do I roll?
Okay.
Against what?
So if you're not getting rid of a setback, it's 4 purple and a setback.
For
purple
purple.
and a
Thank
black.
you.
Oh God.
Fuck me. Jesus fucking Christ.
Jeez.
Jesus. Oh my God. I don't know if I've ever seen that many.
No one cares. Everyone is
Well,
like, shut up, dude. Like,
Impressive.
what the fuck?
Shut up.
They all have very busy days. Someone you're standing in the way of just pushes you aside. Oh mate, keep it down, and they carry on.
I'm trying to watch the game.
I'll try and watch a game.
Trying to watch the
We're in the
game.
streets. What do you mean?
There's a big TV screen
On the
in middle
phone.
of the-
There's a big
the
TV
spaceport.
screen.
Yeah, everyone's
Trying to watch
gathered
the
around it
game.
to watch the game.
Nah, the game finished
Oh,
an hour and a
fuck.
half ago.
Oh,
Just-
God.
We're still not the party.
Do we resort to
told you.
drastic measures?
It's your choice.
Trying to
I don't know.
Like, I'm thinking, I could just, like, try and
Kill
go to an area where
someone.
people won't see me. Well, I don't want to do that, but I'm thinking, like, go to somewhere where they can't see me and just shoot a shot off. To just try and panic people. Like, not at anyone, just, you know, shot sounds, right?
Are you doing that?
Could do it. That might work. Like us people to move.
It's your decision.
Yeah. Does this seem like any like alleyways I could go into? I guess where people wouldn't see me.
You're in probably the busiest area of Nabat.
Right.
You could go somewhere down the side and try and hide, but no, actually, it's not. It's built in a cliff. There are either, like, maybe if you went around, you could find a tunnel where no one could see you, but because it's a tunnel, people probably wouldn't hear you either,
Right.
except for
yeah,
those in the
okay.
immediate vicinity, which I think is
Can it
not what
like
you're aiming
echo
for.
through the tunnel? Surely.
Yeah, but with this many people walking around, at that point, it would start blending into footsteps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, you have two very important bits of information, even from me not being able to see them, is that A, Thweek moves, and B, it's very busy on all the stairs, right? So
Yeah.
if you go up the stairs, and you know that I must go and hack the security to get that information, right? Or that I have some
Yeah.
way of knowing. So the like best thing, I guess, is that we try and pincer, you know,
I guess-
the potential ways. And I know there's probably 100 ways he can go, but I feel like the most important thing is to be both try and get above him, and also stop his exit below, right? So I guess you just try and scale the stairs, really.
Yeah, I guess that's the best I could do is just try to go up each flight of stairs and see if I notice him on the way up in the
Yeah.
crowd that you might have missed.
Hmm. If he's going up the stairs through a busy crowd, then I get above him because I'm in the elevator. If he takes an elevator, then it's likely that I will see him eventually.
Yeah.
Because
And if even if I don't notice him, if he notices me going up the stairs, he might try to switch to the elevator to dodge me, and then you might have a chance to see him.
well, and the other thing is if he's already started moving, if he goes to use the elevator as I'm going, because he moves as I'm walking to him. So my assumption is he's already began to move, right, before I even get to the
Yeah.
security. But if he's used the elevator, and we know that I get in the elevator, it means the elevator went down. And this is my assumption that he's got in that specific elevator, obviously. But it means if I didn't see him when I got in, it means he didn't take the elevator down, which means he will be waiting for the elevator to come up, which also means he'll get into my elevator with me.
Perfect. Okay.
How many
yeah.
elevators are there?
Yeah. Is there just one staircase and one elevator in this building?
There's two
Well,
This
elevators.
entire.
I mean, I'm just basing
There's
this off the info
There's
that
two.
he doesn't use my elevator.
There's
right,
two
is what
elevators.
I'm
He
trying
does
to-
not also necessarily have to use these stairs or the elevators, as he can
Yeah.
go round
Yes.
as well.
I'm more trying to narrow down which of the things he could possibly have
Yeah,
done,
yeah.
Okay.
right?
But if he's on this staircase, then
Then
there's
you
a
will see
chance
him.
we catch him. If
Yeah.
not, we'll just fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. We'll give it one more go.
Okay, so what
so
are
I
you trying
guess.
to do?
So yeah, I think the best thing would be I'll just try to go up the stairs and just see if I can notice him while climbing the stairs in like the crowd.
Okay. Again, this isn't for success or failure, but you can make an impossible perception check.
I love that it's
Just
already called impossible.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
by
I
the
mean,
way,
we're going out on a limb here of just a lucky find, right?
Wheaters, have you already made like a plan for what this Kubaz is doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
oh,
Ooh,
Oh.
my god, you have great vision.
Wow.
Mm.
I do, yeah.
That
20/20
is
vision right
truly
there.
incredible.
Ooh, you just
know-
randomly bump into him.
Well, this is great because you know
We did not expect
that he
this.
is not here.
So he's gone to a different staircase.
He's gone elsewhere.
Good fucking riddance.
But this is good because
He's
you can
gone
relay that
elsewhere.
information to me.
Yeah.
which
So I
means
know he
that
hasn't
won't
taken
waste
the
time.
stairs.
You know for absolute certain that you didn't miss him in the crowd, or
Mhm.
that and you know that he didn't go a different way, or rather, no, that's not what I meant to say. You know specifically that he
No, he
has not
did
gone
go
this
a
way
different
with
way.
any intent of going down the stairs or the elevators in the way that you came.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll relay that to Krusty and be like, he's not taking the stairs or the elevator. He's gone somewhere else.
So he's either still somewhere on the floor, or he's gone up. Is that what you're alluding to, Weirds?
Yeah.
So he's either somewhere on this floor or he's gone up. I'm already
gone
going
further
up.
up in the building.
So yeah, I'm already going up. So I guess would you be going up? You're already going up as well, right, Plugs?
Yeah, what are you gonna do now?
I
Flo?
don't know. I'm just kind of
There's a-
stood at the ground floor, like in
It comes
lifts.
Well,
Kind of
we'll tell
annoyed
you.
that no one cared about what I said.
Well, I guess you being told
Just dejected.
he's either still on that floor or he's gone further up into the structure.
Yep.
But I will be going up anyway, so I should
So
be above.
So what's the
At
plan?
least.
What do we do?
in this timeline, I guess Krusty could go up to the top and work down, and I keep working
Mhm.
up, and then Plugs could check the floor he was on just in case.
If he's
he
not
stayed
here,
there.
we're just wasting our time.
could
We
work.
have this party to get to.
The more time we
Still.
waste now, the less chance we have of being intercepted by bounty
Mhm.
hunters, I should imagine.
Yeah.
On the way.
As-
to
Well,
the
if he's
party.
gone now,
Yes.
now might be the perfect time to slip out as well.
As you think back to when you first saw Thweek versus the second time you saw him,
Mhm.
you think that, well, you remember again, as I told you, that he moved an exceptionally long way in the time between when you saw him first and when you saw him second, given the
he
time
can
between those two.
teleport.
Yeah.
So he's probably was sprinting.
Yeah, or he can teleport.
And even if he
Or he
was
can
sprinting,
teleport. That'd be very
the
impressive.
implication would be that he is a very fast sprinter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, and it's quite crowded. I don't see us catching this guy anytime soon, unless we set up a very elaborate trap, which we do not have time for right now.
It will be difficult, yes.
I would like to check the security.
Yeah.
You can give it a go. I'm
the
going to the
elevators?
ship. I'm just going to start walking to the
The-
ship.
No, don't
I've
check
given
that
up on
one.
this.
He's not there.
I want to check each floor quickly up to at least the third.
So 2.
So yeah, second. I guess I check 2 and 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Are there
Yeah, he's not standing waiting at an elevator.
Okay.
are there cameras throughout the floors,
Every floor has one pointed at the elevator and stairway.
or is it
and stairway.
just the elevator cameras?
It's the same camera
Well,
pointed at
you
the
say
elevator
floors.
entrance.
It's not just like one building, right? Like this is the entire city.
Right.
We're just at the edge of the entire city, right?
Yeah, you're just at like the big spaceporty type area.
And
this
it
is
goes
if
up
there was,
and down. Like
Yes.
this guy could be fucking anywhere.
Yeah, if
It
there
could be
were
anywhere,
rich
yeah.
areas of Nabat, this would be it. This is both. Well, basically, this is the area where it goes highest up. And if you do any kind of weird wealth thing in space, it tends to be the higher up you go, the wealthier you are. So there's more opportunity for it here. That's also why it's so busy.
That's how it works in Coruscant.
Yep.
Well, I think we've tried our luck, but I don't think we're going to catch him.
I've already left the ship. Like I'm
Yeah.
just going back to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, he's leaving.
I will come back down then in the. I
Yeah.
will hop out the lift on the 3rd or 4th floor.
And
then
just
I'll
in
get
case
back
he's
in
like,
a different one
what?
to go down.
Finds a position to watch us again, I think should just take like a back alley towards the ship instead of directly walking towards it again.
Sure. You will have to go into the open to get to your ship, though.
That's fine.
Because,
Yeah.
the big open area is what leads into the shipyard.
Yeah.
I go and I prep the ship. Can I make another piloting roll, which
Yeah.
I
it's
did
actually
5 years
just
ago?
easy. So, yeah.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Because you don't have to roll for
it's-
taking off. Jesus.
Is it planetary?
No.
Wait, you said it.
No, I
No,
didn't.
we said it wasn't.
Oh no, space. Sorry, yeah, I'm stupid. So it's 1 purple.
Yeah.
Oh, finally.
The
a
ship
good
works.
roll.
How great. And you notice
The
it's
ship
full of
works.
fuel.
Yay!
Yes, fully fueled
A
up.
little,
Bloody-
And the
fuel tank
hyperdrive
like that.
works.
If everything works, you have green lights.
Yeah, you
want
wanna
to
test the hyperdrive in the spaceport?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blast through the
Just make sure
entire
it works.
city.
The
Little
planet
holdo maneuver.
of Ryloth is
Look.
destroyed. It's over.
hey, if you do that, we're gonna get him.
True.
One way
Yeah,
or
they're gonna get me as well. So you know.
I do. When I get back, I suggest that maybe it's a good idea to check for
Bombs on the ship.
trackers again.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's a good.
Well,
idea.
yeah.
A quick scan.
Yeah, I
of
assume the
ship
ship's only
first.
just been pulled out of like live storage, right?
Yeah, it boots up, and you know you remember the warning lights that you saw before that told you when it noticed there was a tracker on it.
Yeah, and they're not on.
That is not on anymore.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll go retire to
Great.
my quarters. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been working 6 days straight.
Yeah, I've been working a lot. There's a reason that you know Krusty looks like this because those eyes, those bags under his eyes, aren't anything to do with being Poen.
He just looks like that.
My
from
eyes
extreme
literally
sleep
have been
deprivation.
Yeah, the eyes are literally bleeding from having not slept. So that's the
Oh.
next thing I need to upgrade, really, isn't it?
What, your eyes?
Yeah,
Your
my
eyes.
eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, could you sleep more? No, just upgrade your eyes. That's much easier.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, we fly to Geonosis. Is that where the
Yeah.
party's?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You fly to Diagnosis. Oto tells you precisely where on the planet you need to go.
Yeah, the coordinates.
He
everything.
he
Sure.
has
Yeah,
your
we go
comm
there.
link. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Don't mind all that conversation from earlier. It wasn't
you
important.
didn't have it on at the time, but yeah, he sends you the exact coordinates of where to go. But yeah, you are on your way. Isn't that nice for you?
Yeah.
Quite. Are we? What's the
nothing
plan? Are
really
we gonna
happens on-
keep going?
That's a good question. So, the way I've planned the party means it will take 2 hours. Do we have 2
Okay.
hours? If not, we're done, and we'll do it next time. If we do,
I
we'll have a quick break, and
have an hour and 15 minutes.
then we don't have time.
We don't have time.
That's it. We'll just end then with you arriving on Geonosis.
Any cliffhangers?
No. Well, you've arrived the day before the party anyway, so yeah. It took
Oh.
11 hours to get there, and I said it was in 2 days, so it's not until the next day.
We
Okay,
arrived
so
at
do we get to
Geonosis.
talk about? Do we have anything to do before the party
You're
then?
taken to your quarters by some Geonosian guards who are very happy to see you. You've arrived in what seems to be quite a upmarket place for Geonosis. Yeah, you're welcomed by a couple of hulking soldier drones armed with blaster rifles, and they take you to some quarters for you to use for the duration of your stay. Yeah. The only thing you can do there is talk to Ota, who you can call, who can give you a call, actually, to check if you've arrived.
We've arrived, Ota.
We sure have.
I imagined
Yeah,
a scene where like we arrived to Geonosis, and the camera pans, and then you go back to the other planet. You
Yeah.
see him like looking up with binoculars,
Yeah.
spying on us
Still
from, like
looking
across the galaxy.
Yeah, still locked on Geonosius in the sky.
I just had a genius idea, actually. A potentially genius idea, but I don't know how
Yeah, go on.
viable this is. I would put out a signal, a message that I know is easy to intercept.
Mm-hmm.
And I would put it out to let's see. Would I have had, given the correspondence between in the mining place between Thweek and Thweek and I can't remember the other guy's name.
That'll help.
Oh, you know which one? The guy that was running it that we ended up killing.
Drom.
Drom, that's it. Thweek and Drom. Would I have been able to essentially send a message to Thweek? He doesn't have to respond to it or anything, but would I effectively be able to send a message that he's able to read?
Yeah, on a roll.
Okay, excellent. Well, what I would do is send a message saying, Thweek, about the deal we had. I'm willing to go through it if you want to meet me on during the party in the Geonosia. And I want it to be easily interceptable, so that if somebody else is trying to intercept it, for example, a bounty hunter that's working for Timo, that they might think that Thweek has cut a deal with us.
I see.
Thweek is working for Timo.
I know.
Yes, I see.
But that doesn't mean that he doesn't work for other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Krusty wants
I'm not
to send
trying to
an
actually cut a
easily
deal with Thweek.
interceptable message that tries to convince other bounty hunters looking for you lot that Thweek is on your side and has double-crossed Timo.
And that maybe he's feeding misinformation.
I see. Well,
Okay.
okay. There's going to be 2 roles to this then.
Okay.
You will need to do both computers and deception.
Can we help in the deception to write the email?
The thing is that
If we all draft it together.
So when I was saying deception there, the deceptive part I was thinking of was making it so that the computational side of it doesn't make it look like it was too easy
intentionally
to intercept.
easy to intercept.
So
Yeah,
they
Oh,
might
okay.
think it's false. But then I suppose actually that's another I wasn't even considering the wording of the message, because you could just word the message like you said and that would be completely fine. The wording of the message isn't actually all that important.
Okay.
And how difficult is it, did you say?
I haven't decided yet is the problem.
Okay.
Because what I'm wondering is, do I treat it as 2 separate ones where, yes, you can send the message, and because if you pass that, you would send the message regardless of what happens on the next roll, because the next roll would be whether you've computed it in such a way where it's not obvious.
That it's perceived in a certain way. Yeah.
Because obviously you would do it even regardless of what happens on the first roll. So I think they need to be different, and the second one obviously needs to be harder.
Wait.
Yes. I guess the first one's the first one's easy for me to actually send the message.
Yeah.
Which is
They're
easy
just
because I have all the
obvious
components.
messages the first roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have all the components to do that anyway, which is quite should be simple enough for someone with basic computer understanding.
Yeah, it feels very easy to just send an unencrypted message.
I agree. So,
but I wouldn't unencrypt it. I would encrypt it, but badly.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I will. So, I will
Okay.
need you. So, what you say in your message will not be something that needs a roll. I will need to know exactly what you say in the message, though, just so I know what I can do with it.
Okay.
The first roll to send the message, you're right, is easy. So that will be an easy computers roll for you.
Okay. 1 purple.
Yep. And the next one. Oh my god. You can't send the message. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Well, that makes the rest of this easier, I guess.
how
We don't have
does
to
that-
go through all the rest of it. That's a good thing.
Well, if the thing is, if this worked, if this fully worked, we wouldn't have to do anything anyway, because the hut would have the Kubaz probably brought in and questioned.
Yeah.
And
If
probably
someone else
killed,
figure out how to
and-
send a message.
I can't believe it.
That's insane, by the way, that roll has cancelled out.
That is
2 yellows,
I cannot
worst.
believe
1
it.
purple.
luck ever. What the
I think
easiest roll, and you have
there's-
2 yellows.
Yeah,
There's only one side on the yellow dice that has nothing on it.
yeah,
I'm pretty
that's
sure.
that's insane.
It's absurd.
Well, it was a nice idea.
It was a great idea. It's never
You're
happening
going,
anymore.
you're going to send the
No.
message and you spill coffee on the
Yeah.
comms console.
So
I sent the
This-
message to the dead Drom instead of
yeah.
Tweak.
So you do actually
Send it
have.
the wrong way.
So it's an 11-hour-ish journey from Ryloth to Geonosis.
Maybe you can try again in that time.
Are you giving us
Yeah.
another go?
And you have almost a full day to stay in the room. So you will have time to try again, obviously.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Yeah,
Give it
on a
another
longer
go.
journey, you
I'm
can
going to
try.
say
do
this
it.
one, though, has a setback on it. And if you fail, you get locked out of the system.
Hey, chat, do you want to give us any bonuses? Now's the time.
Bonuses? Any boosters?
I'd
Now's
maybe
the
save them for
time.
the next roll, though.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, right.
That's
yeah,
the
isn't it?
important
Okay.
one. Like,
Go on, do your roll.
if you succeed this and
Okay.
fail the next one, you're in a heap of shit.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
fuck,
You
okay.
succeed. Okay.
Okay.
We're already in a heap of shit. It's
I need
only
you
gonna get
to
worse. from here
draft
on
a
out.
message for me and tell me what you're saying. Well, I think what I want to do here, because
Okay.
what I think I want to
Okay.
do is that it doesn't make sense to have you roll the die that you tried to do this with again. So what I'm thinking is I just roll a purple and a red and see if that's enough to make you fail or not.
I see. Yeah.
Which you should be happy with because you rolled quite well.
Yeah, I'd be fine
But
with
that was what I was
Um,
thinking about before. So I think that's
I
what we're
figured
gonna
that I do feel like it's more of a my. It's like an opposed check, right? Really,
do. Yeah.
because of whoever would
Yeah.
be reading it and me.
To see if they
and
believe
my,
it, basically.
Yeah.
exactly. My aptitude at doing this.
Yeah.
So I would just say, I'm Thweek. I'm willing to go forward with the deal you proposed. Meet me during the party in our chambers on Geonosia. I don't know what the name of the actual place we're going.
Geonosis.
It is Geonosis. Okay.
Okay. And that's all you say. Like, you don't reveal whose party or where you are or anything like that.
No,
Good.
no,
Good. Great.
No.
Yeah, we're not
Let's
gonna
say
give that
exactly
much
what party it
information.
no.
It remains a success
Ooh.
with 4
But a
threat
lot
overall.
of disadvantage.
2
threat,
success,
okay.
4 threat. Okay.
Interesting.
There we go.
This
And-
could spice up the party a little bit for us.
really good.
This party's gonna turn into a shootout.
Oh, it already was.
I feel like it
already
may
was.
well have done anyway. Yeah,
But now there's gonna be more guests.
yeah, true.
Hmm.
It's going to be a full turnout. It's going to be great.
Well,
Yeah.
if we get all the villains at the party and we take care of them all, then
Yeah,
we're
we can
good.
take. If we get Timo there, and we don't even have to go through all this. We can just get Timo.
Yeah,
Yes,
Just
I can
take him out
finally
right there.
activate Order Voltron.
yeah.
Yes, we'll fuse my arm into your arm into fucking. I don't know. We just lose limbs, if anything. It's really terrible. Terrible.
By Voltron, what you actually mean is all of the mechanical body parts split from each other and become their
Yeah,
own, like,
just
little robot.
ripped off. Yeah, they all like gain.
You're,
sentience.
you're just left rolling
They
on the
become
ground
like a
turtles.
Terminator.
Yeah. You just lose your limbs and the little robots running around with your limbs.
Better start
Okay,
equipping
I'm
eye
into it.
lasers. Okay.
Oh no, then the eyes are
Into
gonna
it.
come out.
Exciting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's fun.
um,
Okay.
you have arrived on Geonosis. You sent a message, saying that you're willing to meet Dweek at a party on Geonosis in your room. It has been sent. Most people are not able to realize that it is a trick. Someone particularly adept at computers might be able to, but they would have to be
Oh,
very
you did it
adept
too
at
well.
it.
Oh wait, a trick. Sorry, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a good thing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
yeah. Like 2
Okay.
purple and a red is pretty high stats for that anyways. It's very unlikely someone's going to have higher than that and be able to decode it.
Okay.
But yeah, you've arrived. The only things left that you could sort out now before we end are make sure you have your cover story completely up to date and have your roles well defined, but I think you've got that. And that Krusty's, well, I suppose well defined isn't the way to describe it. I suppose
Well,
you've got
yeah.
the basis. Krusty's
That was
a
a very
weapons
quick
expert.
plan.
You two are bodyguards.
Yes.
Do we know if they would allow bodyguards in the party?
Surely, if these are all like arms dealers, surely they have some kind of arms on them.
So you
they
as
wouldn't
guests,
just go in on their own.
you as guests would most likely be disarmed on the way in. Or even better.
Oh, I should have
Then
got the arm
there's
thing.
Not much
Should have
point
got
to
the
being
gun arm.
bodyguards if
How are they going to
they're gonna
disarm
disarm
me?
us.
Look, you're just gonna have to make your arm look non-threatening.
I mean, the good thing is, is that if we're
They could
getting
literally
disarmed,
disarm you.
pretty much everyone's getting disarmed on the way in. You know, that's usually the thing, right?
Yeah.
With,
I mean, there's a chance you could sneak weapons in, but
Yeah, except for the people hosting the party, they won't be disarmed.
yeah.
true.
But we shouldn't be offending them. Hopefully,
Mm.
'cause they're the
we're-
people we want.
Yeah, we're just gonna fight some of
They're
the
the people we
guests.
want on our side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
There, like,
Okay.
yeah, you could build your backstory, or you could get, like, you could ask Ota some more questions about what to expect. Yeah.
I will probably use. I probably won't be doing too much like digging. I'll probably leave that to you guys at the party, and I will just be making, probably like shoring up our backstories upheld by talking about machinery and engineering, cyberneticists, that how they develop their arms, ideas I've had, etc. I'd probably be showing off some of the things that my arm's capable of, actually, but not violent.
Krusty's
stuff.
saying this as if his plan wasn't the whole time to just go talk to these guys and know more about their engineering.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this is part of the plan. I'm doing this so that our cover is involved, not because I just
For our
want
cover.
to.
Because I want to talk to them about these things.
But hopefully,
Yeah.
my enthusiasm should have them convinced and possibly more distracted than they would
Yes,
either would have been
yes.
prior.
Makes sense. And then you're you're the most conspicuous of us. The two of us were just like, we just look like hired guns, so
Yeah.
we can just kind of walk
We
around
could
and
do
do
that,
whatever we
yeah.
want, I guess.
Which is probably not massively out of place here.
Yeah, exactly.
Although,
Do we see anyone else
We might
arrive?
be able
Like, surely
to-
there must be some other people, right?
depending on
Not, well, there's people there, yeah, but it's difficult to identify who's there for the party and who's not. Like,
Well,
it would
surely.
be very specific for someone
there-
to arrive at exactly the same time as you to see. And
Well, no, but like we have a day before the party starts.
I
In
mean,
that
if you
day,
go-
if we just have,
if you
we keep
leave
an
the
eye
room,
out.
you might see some people about, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm leaving the room and walking about the
okay.
palace or whatever the fuck
Well,
the place where is. We're
sure.
at.
depending on
there's people
how
about.
the party's set up, we might be like limited on where we can go if we pretend to be hired guns.
Yeah, but that's why I want to figure out if people are bringing other hard guns.
Yeah.
Are
that'd be
there
good to
like
know.
what are the other people who are coming to the party? What do they look like? That's what I'm wanting to know.
Okay. Well, you look around
Yeah.
the like general palace area as you walk around and just observe people. You find a bench to sit on and see who walks by.
Yeah, I just kind of like hang around like where we've been brought, like the living quarters, and also kind of like the arrival pad or like the landing pad
Yeah,
or whatever.
well,
Just to see who comes in and out.
Sure. Well, there's quite an eclectic mix, really. There's people very fancily dressed with guards of their own. And there's individual people arriving who look like they've dressed down in the armor and gear that they have, but from the way that they walk, you get the feeling that they are accustomed to wearing more by way of armor and weaponry.
Right.
Okay.
It's quite
Yeah,
a
so
mix.
we won't look out of place.
We could also try to go as like different
Yeah.
parties.
The only thing that you don't see is like people talking to people, the palace workers and staff. People talking to them are never people who are particularly heavily armed. It's always either the people on their own who have dressed down in terms of weapons and armor, or the wealthier looking people.
Yeah, well, the people who are talking to the fucking palace people are people who work there, and I don't give a shit about them, probably. Okay. Now, what you're saying, Emma, I think, looking at this in character, we can go in together, and go in as Krusty's bodyguard. Maybe we call him something else, just to not attract too much attention.
Rusty.
Yes. Rusty, maybe.
Rusty, yes,
Something
Rusty.
like that. And but then once inside,
about
there will be
Captain
there will be a
Bareback?
ton of other people. No, that's
No,
only for
everyone knows him
specific
by that
deals.
name.
Exactly. No, once we get inside, there will be plenty of people. No one will be keeping an eye if we stay together. We can split off and we can tell anyone whatever we want. As long as we are not too conspicuous, it should be fine. We do not. The only thing is to get in, we need to stay together, and then inside we'll be able to split off and do what we want, I assume. As long as, I don't think we look too out of place, being just wearing our general garb. There are some fancy clothes people, but there are also some people who look like, bounty hunters, who seem to have dressed down a bit. And
if we do all arrive as a group, though, and some trouble does arise, people will probably know we're all involved. If someone was pretending to be of like a different group,
some trouble won't
then
arise.
perhaps they would not know.
Here's the thing, though. Only the people who see us come in specifically know we are together. We split off as soon as we're inside. People are not that perceptive. People do not pay attention to every group coming in. They only care about the people they're here to make a deal with, which is not us. No one's planned to make a deal with us. So they will not be paying attention to us, except for the bouncer at the entrance. And the bouncer has got plenty of other people to look at, and they will not care. I think we can get in. Maybe if there is a special, even more VIP area, we can find our way inside. We can deal with that once we're in. We could ask Otta about it, I guess.
Yeah. See if wonder if there's a VIP area. That's
Hey Otta, what is the party gonna be like inside? Have you been to one of these?
It'll be hosted in a fairly fancy bar, or anything else. There will be private areas to discuss business, mostly in form of booths at the higher levels of the bar, but generally, everyone will be accessible.
Exactly. Perfect. Well, I think we have a good shot at this then.
What was the plan that you came up with?
This was mostly a party for like weapon investors and stuff, right?
We'll be going in saying, Krusty is your representative. We are his bodyguards. We go in, we mingle, we spread out, we talk to people, we find out what's going on, we see if we can get close to Poggle or whatever his name was.
Piddock.
Piddock.
Poggle.
Poggle! Poggle!
I would suggest you don't call him Poggle. That may get you thrown out.
Can we get some Poggles in the chat?
Poggle the Lesser is a Geonosian. He's an existing Geonosian. That's an actual Star Wars, okay?
I hear that Poggle and
because
Piddock have a
different
bad history together. Getting them confused would not end well.
That's not very Poggle of them.
That's literally the guy from the prequels, isn't he?
I would say on your plan, though, that I wouldn't introduce yourselves as bodyguards. I would say associates. There's no need to be so precise, and people would not necessarily expect to be dealing with bodyguards, and so may be reluctant to talk to you.
Yeah, well, it's just to get in.
Yeah.
Inside, we will be whatever we want. But yes, I see what you mean.
Yeah. We could go as like acquaintances in the industry.
Yes, we will be the associates. This works. We will get in. I doubt getting in will be a problem. We've already been housed into some
Yes,
quite
I doubt
lavish
you'll be asked
looking
about
rooms.
why you're there on the way in. You need only say that you are my
Exactly.
representatives, and they will allow you in. It is the other guests that you
Exactly.
should be wary of.
Yes, and the other guests will speak to us one-on-one, and we will not be. I will be telling everyone a different story.
I would
Yeah.
try
You'll be
to be
fine.
consistent. Gossip gets around.
Well, it will make me more interesting, won't it?
Don't. I feel like I should have.
You will
spoken to
see.
you
I
about
can
this
be
more.
quite charming.
But I think we should.
No, it's too late now. I turn off the
I don't-
conversation. I turn off the link.
You're gonna talk to someone and then immediately tell a different story to the person next to them.
Well, no, obviously not the person next to them, but like, after a while, I move on, talk to someone else. The conversation will go from there. We'll see what happens.
Just something I've had a
We'll see
thought
what happens.
while you're watching people. Can
Yeah.
you roll me a D100?
Okay.
Okay, never
Two.
mind.
That's impressive.
Ooh,
Okay, never
That's
mind.
terrible.
that's
but
impressively low.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's definitely a bad thing.
Okay, never mind.
It's definitely a bad thing.
Only two
Okay.
guests show up to the party.
There's no one at this party. Everyone fucking hates this
That's
guy.
the number of people who are there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the number of people.
God.
I should have done it like that. I should. Yeah, this is the number of people you see, and this is how they look.
Yeah,
But-
No, it's too late now.
but never mind.
Too late for that. Okay.
All right. With that,
Is there anything else? we
if your
wanna do?
planning is
I
done,
don't think so.
I mean, we
next-
can plan a bit more in the break as well. Man.
okay, yeah. But
Well,
I was gonna do a
for
cool
ending.
thing, but okay, yeah. If it doesn't work,
Oh,
you
gotta
won't
do your
plan.
cool thing.
I was
Cool
just gonna
thing.
say like,
That's better.
I was just gonna be like, cool. Well, anyway, the new day approaches, and has arrived. As the evening comes and you're ready to go, you head towards the entrance of where Duke Piddock's party will be held, the bar. You are met by some very large guards outside of it. They say that you're welcome to take in one pistol each, if you would like.
Ooh.
Any of your other weapons are confiscated.
Do they
Can we
look very
try
good
to hide
at
them?
looking? Yeah, there's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Do I hide my other pistol?
Hmm.
See, this is where the
It's a
hand
risk,
pistol thing
though,
would have
right?
been nice. Yeah, it
just
is
a
a risk because if
risk,
if anything, if they see it, we're instantly fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll give
exactly.
them my one.
Well,
I give them my
if-
shitty pistol.
If they see
Well,
it, it
shitty,
probably
my
won't be
worst
that
pistol.
bad. They'll just be like, "Oh, I give it over," and you just hand it over, right? Like,
Yeah,
That's what
I
you
don't think they
I don't
cause
know.
a
It
big
depends.
issue
It depends
if-
if they realize the intention. Like, I feel like if you notice a hidden pistol, it's quite obvious that it's hidden. You know.
like
yeah, that's
not ju-
that's
and not
the
just
I
problem.
was
holstered.
thinking if like for me, I was trying to think if I could get the vibro sword in, like under like the clothes, act very casual, and just pretend it's not there, right?
I
and then-
feel
Well,
like
I will
a
give
vibro
one
sword
of my pistols anyway. I'm not gonna try to hide it. You can.
I don't know
try
if
to
that'd
do
be
whatever
like
you
a
want.
deception
We're
check.
not
or
communicating this.
I feel like hiding a vibro sword is much harder than hiding a pistol.
something. Yeah.
Probably, but
They
here
are-
we go.
I'm pretty sure they're all stealth. So yeah,
Stealth,
and again,
okay.
this isn't something your cloak affects.
Yeah, like the hiding I have for it is just like under the clothes, basically. So
And I think how hard it is to hide is based on its encumbrance as well.
like a
We've
purple
got
dye per
the
encumbrance.
carnival song is back. I do not understand It's called mini boss again. It's the one called mini boss, but it's always okay. It's over. It's ended. Great.
Oh.
See ya. If you
So
want to
it's
smuggle something in,
stealth.
let me know what it is. And
Stealth
Give you a roll.
versus.
well,
Just trying to
I need to
smuggle
know
the vibro
what
sword
it
in.
is. Is it the vibro sword?
The sword.
I'd like to see if they won't notice the vibro sword.
Okay. What's the encumbrance on it?
3.
3. Okay.
It's pretty
A
big.
hard one
It's
as well.
stealth. You're against a purple and a red, and you have 2 setbacks.
Oh, do you have any removal of setbacks by any chance?
Not for this. You don't.
I don't think I have anything to help with that.
We might have a skill or talent.
It might even be 3 setbacks actually, because I think the base is 0. Because I think Holdout Blaster's perk is that it removes a setback. I think that's right actually.
There's
I think
like
it's 3.
there's like modifications you can have to your gun that make it easier to hide as well,
Yeah.
which we didn't take
No.
because we weren't told we were doing this before we were doing that.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's gonna be a very hard
It's just
call.
2 setbacks. Then.
So my stealth versus 1 red, 1 purple, 2 black.
Yeah.
I hope you have a good style.
I don't.
Oh no!
Not this good. Well, if they
One
find it, they're just
green.
gonna take it, right? Like I'm not.
I'm more worried
hoping they
about
don't
the
notice,
fact that
that's
they
all I'm
go,
doing.
why are you trying to conceal a vibro sword?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
are you crazy?
We only said pistols. You can take any melee weapons in you want. Oh no!
It was close. It was close.
It was actually.
Oh.
Hey, got 2 advantage though. Maybe they won't be that upset, and we'll just take it.
Okay.
Hopefully, let's hope.
Okay.
We're so fine.
The guard notices. And just says, "You two can go in. You're not allowed."
Okay, I walk in. I'm not fucking taking any chances. Goodbye. Jesus.
It's fine. I'll just
fucking
climb in through the back window.
I've been here before on the DM side of this, and it's not good, is it?
So, I turn around and I just shake my head at Verona. And then I just walk in.
Yeah, I go in as well. I'm like
Because that is crazy. We're trying to hide a vibro sword.
exactly.
All
This
these,
fucking like
these influential
Just
people.
imagine the potential.
what
We
do you
shouldn't be
mean? There's
having
a
things-
sword. I don't have a sword. What
should
sword
be
are you
having-
talking about? What?
This should be strictly just like,
It was
discussion.
a pretty
and-
close roll, to be
that.
honest.
I think that if you even get noticed once we're in there with a vibro sword, like that is the jigs up. I'm hoping to leave the party without having to kill people.
Yeah, I think 1 pistol will be plenty. Hopefully. Yeah, we go in.
I'm sort of lucky because I have no weaponry.
It's true. Your weapon is you.
I am the weapon.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go in, right?
Okay. Verona.
Yeah. Well, you two can go in. Yeah.
And assume that Verona knows what she's doing.
Yeah. No. I don't know.
I mean, it might not even be bad to have someone on the outside, actually.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
to
We do have
set
comm
some
links.
things.
Could
Yeah,
be
we've got
useful.
comm links, so.
True. We'll see.
I guess
But we've not
with
just said
how I
that to you,
was-
so
with how I was going in, I was thinking if I could do like a deception here and like try to pretend like I didn't hear him say only the pistol, And then when he stopped me and explains, I'm like, oh, my bad. I'll go leave the sword on my ship.
You can try and do that. Yeah. So, are you trying to what here?
Trying to like deceive him, I guess, and be like,
Well,
oh, I didn't realize that I wasn't supposed to have this.
that
I'll leave it on my
depends.
ship. and come back."
Yeah, like if you say you're going to leave it on the ship, you go back to the ship, you go and put it
Yeah,
away
and then I'll
somewhere
go
and then
back to
come
the
back.
ship. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'll actually
so
go
you can do that.
put it back.
Then I will allow you to make a charm roll on them, not deception. A nice apologetic average charm roll, which is 2 purple.
Average is 2, right?
Yeah. Thank fuck.
Very charming.
That's
Very
surprisingly
charming.
close to failing though.
Oh my god.
Oh, but look at that
For a
advantage.
4-to-2 ratio. My goodness.
With that, you're allowed in. They issue you a warning on the way in to say that you're in, but we haven't forgotten. And with that, you go in. You're all now inside of the cantina. Duke Piddock sees you enter and takes a position as you go in at the head of the room and stands up and taps on a glass. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
And simply says, "Welcome, everybody," in his Geonosian pirate voice, as it turns out.
Well, we're the last ones to come in.
Yep. I see that all my
Very
expected
convenient.
guests
I've
have now
been there every
arrived.
day. Like, come on.
Everybody, please, admire the weaponry I have on display, mingle with each other, and we will discuss much business. And please, associate among yourselves. I'm sure we will all come out of this with a far greater wealth of knowledge for each other. Please, enjoy the party. And with that,
Woo!
we end. Because party time means all time except party, but we got some of it in,
Party.
so it counts.
Party time.
I think that's
What
good.
was that?
I think that's good.
Party.
Oh my god, wait, what was that?
What
Why
did I
did that
just
look like
see?
a... That looked like a...
I've had this fucking serpentine
that
thing
looked like
this
something
entire
very
time,
different
waiting
to
for this
me.
fucking party.
I thought it was
What?
a slinky. I don't know why. I thought it was, I thought you...
One of those little,
I
like
saw
a little
something
circle thing you
very
blow
different.
into, and it goes. Anyway. Been
Why
waiting
did
this
you
whole
just have that
time.
by your desk?
I thought you had
Because
one of
I was
those,
told
like,
there was going to be a
two
party
balloon
today, and I've been
things where
waiting
you
for this
blew
the
the
whole
two
time.
I've got my suit jacket out next to me all this time.
I've had
It's
fucking
useless.
goofy ass glasses this whole time to put on for the party. Look
Well,
at
you
me.
should
I'm
have
ready
done that
to
the
party.
Time we...
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll be dressed for the party
Yeah.
next session.
Yeah.
Dressed for the party?
We're going to be all dressed up, ready to go next time. But not this time, because
Howdy,
as
dude.
Redoc said, how many ways to fuck around are there? We're going to find the fuck out. Right.
I
Yeah, true.
fucking knew we weren't gonna get there. I fucking knew
Fucking
it.
week.
I've been saying
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Hey, look.
I was
Sweet
trying
is
so
Sweet's
hard to
fault.
get us to leave that guy. Honestly, you don't even know.
Honestly,
I was trying so
crazy.
hard.
He's going to do
It's
so much
fine.
more than he was intended to now.
Every time we delay the party, we delay you turning 30.
Yes. True.
But
Next time it's just gonna be a Christmas party next time instead
But
of a
that
birthday
was-
Yeah, it's
party.
the Christmas
yeah.
party.
But that was 9 days ago, or in Ryloth time 6 days ago, which might actually align quite nicely with the
Ooh,
difference in
damn,
hours.
That's why.
So,
That's why.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now it's
I'm
gonna be
excited.
Christmas and Weeder's birthday party.
Yeah, I'm
Might be.
excited to
Jeez.
talk shop about weapons at the Christmas party.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see where that goes.
As is tradition.
Because
Yeah.
there is quite the display available here.
Oh, there is there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we've all
Oh.
decided that we're weapon enthusiasts in this in this party after like
Yeah.
10 mods on everybody's
Yeah,
guns.
after we've all spent like the last week just like modding the shit out of our
We know all
weapons.
about weapons
Honestly,
now.
We're instantly gonna throw them away for better weapons.
Yeah, I'm just
We've
gonna.
all become
Should have just
John Wick.
kept my money, honestly.
You're just immediately gonna see the weapons on offer here and be like, oh fuck.
Literally, yeah.
We've all become John Wick. That's what all of our guns we've got. Not only do we have many of them, but they're all state of the art now.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm-
until we see what it is.
With the cybernetic shit that's going on in this, I'm just gonna be like, how far can I push this? Not only on you, but on enemies.
Well, no, that doesn't make sense. We have specifically Krusty for it.
Yeah, but who knows who they've
We
got?
have Krusty.
Hey,
Are we still audible on
I
stream,
learned my
by the
trade
way?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I applied my
no.
trade somewhere, you know.
We're gonna say
True.
Rusty is like
You've got a
Government.
you've got a background on Geonosis. You've been here for years studying the
Yeah,
blade,
yeah.
except the
I mean,
blade
yeah.
is the gun.
Yeah.
Okay,
You could. I mean,
okay.
you could call me Busty.
Mm.
And I
Now
could
I'm
get, like,
interested.
and then I could work some real cybernetics.
Alright, it's Busty
You know,
Bareback,
get
everybody.
jacked. Busty
Busty.
bareback.
Busty Harry back.
Now,
They-
I
they'll
feel
never
like
know.
you
They'll
found my,
never know.
my internet search terms.
Is that hairy bareback? What?
No, Busty.
Busty Harry back.
Oh my god, we should not be allowed to RP
Well,
Literally,
ever.
it's horrid.
We should be our RP should be shut down.
well,
Yeah.
don't worry, it's fine. You've only breached etiquette of this party once and you've not even started it yet. So,
It's fine.
Good
I charmed
fucking
them.
luck.
We're
Alright,
already
we're
gonna
good.
get kicked out. The first thing we do next time is get kicked out.
well,
It's gonna be
Oh,
terrible.
we'll see.
The entire
Anyway,
campaign depends on us talking to this guy, and if we're gonna get kicked out,
Yeah.
it's
Or
ruined.
just immediately like, oh, I kind of
Just
wish I
gonna go
did
do
the
our own
mind
shit
trick.
instead.
That would have been fun here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
good.
I have to make tracks.
Yep.
The GGs.
We're raiding Ash, Jamoki's partner, Lawless Glory.
Oh.
Mm.
Playing
Oh,
Divinity
wait,
Original
ooh.
Sin 2. So, gonna do
Mm.
that.
Again?
Also by Larian. A
yeah.
Belgian.
Just like this campaign was by Larian. Anyway, that's it.
Exactly.
We're going.
We're sponsored by Larian.
Thank you, Larry, and
Really?
congratulations on the awards. Bye bye.
Congratulations.